feel like I got a lot of that today. I definitely know, like, we're gonna get there.
Dreaming of a world not tainted by you and I. And I didn't even want to think about it or fucking try. Baby, when you get up near me, I lose control. Normally you wouldn't pay attention, but I don't know. Do you wanna get together? Do you wanna get to know me? Do you wanna come on over? Do you wanna sex and me? Do you wanna not feel lonely? Do you wanna be my
days.
Damn.
Yeah,
up?
no, working fast food was
Helloing
was a good thing
internet.
because they do that.
Hello, internet. Hello, interweb.
We are back for episode 5 of Dispensa Yu podcast. I am one of your hosts. My name is Angelo. As you already know, my Twitch name is right there, Angelo underscore KJ20. With me, I also have on my right, Elmie, aka Rumi-san, 2 eyes. On her right, we got Jay, aka Guahan Dude.
She don't got 2, she got 4. She's wearing glasses.
Damn.
Roasted right at the beginning.
Roasted.
Right.
And that's
And
Guahan dude with no eyes.
No eyes. Yeah.
No eyes.
I got no eyes. You can't even tell. Watch. After that.
And then we got Tony right under him, aka Voluntaris underscore on the Discord. You're gonna see it says Vendetta, but
Yep. Volunteers.
Voluntaris is his Twitch handle. And next to him we got Mo, aka Momo Cakes. He streams sometimes.
Yeah, he's got some cake.
Sometimes. Normally we also have Dani, aka Double O Doom Bunny. She's my mod over here, but she's not feeling well, so she's sitting out for a little bit until she feels
Currently,
better.
Jello's got her on paid sick leave, so
I got her on paid sick leave. My amazing mod. All right, so welcome back again.
Is my amazing mod.
and
Before-
my amazing mod.
Before I even started and had the mic and everything set up already, Mo and Jay were just getting into some good conversation, man. You guys want to talk about that?
We were getting into. So one of the things we were talking about, because I'm a Las Vegas resident, is people bringing their fucking kids to the strip, which is so fucking weird to me. Barry, what's up? Welcome to the podcast.
Hey, Jeff, you wanna
What's that? Just
join
unmute.
us? Unmute, and you
Unmute.
can
Oh,
join us on the.
look at that.
Join us. There you
All right,
go.
today we got special guest
Let's
Jeff.
go.
Ooh,
Oh.
drinking.
Where's my
Don't
beer?
show that. Don't show that.
Yeah, you can.
Show
We
that.
have barbecuing
You
night.
can show it?
You can.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
We can't show.
You can. The thing about it is, no one on like chat can pay you to drink. It's like if
Yeah.
you're gonna drink, you can. It's fine.
I'm just
Yeah.
drinking barbecuing.
That's
Eee.
iced tea
Let's
or it's
go.
apple
Special.
juice.
Special guest.
It's
Um,
lemon lime soda.
no, it's cream soda. What's wrong with you guys? That's cream soda. So the topic that Mo and I were talking about was parents bringing their kids to the strip and staying on the strip, and we, like me, somebody that works on the strip, can't fucking understand why parents do it. It's so stupid.
I mean, me as a parent, like, I don't see the reason. It's smoky. I mean, even if you don't like gamble or anything, you're just staying there for hotels and sites. You have to go through the casino floor, and it's smoky as heck. Like, just health-wise. Like, and even if you're just in the strip, if anyone's been in the strip, you know that there's a lot of
not.
adult content. A
Yeah,
lot of
it's
adult
it's not.
Yeah, it's not kid friendly.
Maybe
Very
outside the
different.
strip, I see outside, but not in the strip. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Like,
and it's a real thing. You see them all the time. Like I said earlier, for work, we write security reports for fucking 3-month-old kids being left in the room for hours. And we only find them because housekeeping goes into the room and they're gonna service the room, or at least check to see if it needs service, and they hear a crying kid in there. Kids trying to, like 12-year-olds trying to fucking order room service. Like you can't do it. It's against the hotel's policies to do that. To have your kids. So what ends up happening is we'll call CPS. CPS legit comes out and fucking takes kids away.
and
So
we
if you have kids, don't come to the strip with them.
we were even
and
talking
stay at
about
the
how
hotel.
people like in the casino floors, and if anyone here has gambled in Vegas, like there's no clocks or anything like that. They let you stay in that chair, and sometimes you don't even know you've been there 2, 3, 4 hours. And I'm hurt. I know for a fact that happens for me. I don't even realize 3, 4, 5 hours passed sometimes. Oh crap! It's only when finally like Elmie was like, "You've been here for a long time." Like, oh crap! I didn't even realize.
Yeah, it's legit. Dude, I work there, and sometimes I don't even know what time it is. Like I had to get into the habit of constantly checking my watch or checking my phone because I'm like, fuck, dude, I need to go. I want to go eat for work. I want to take my lunch or I want to go fucking go vape or whatever. Or how long have I been on this call? But some people don't even realize, dude, that they've been out on the floor for like 15 hours. And it's a fucking real thing. I've seen some crazy shit just working at a casino.
That's intense, man. That is intense.
Mm-hmm. Super intense.
Danny, is most volume better?
Is it better, Danny Joe? Just let me know. I feel like I'm speaking pretty loud.
Yeah, what's everybody else's take?
I mean, overall, you should just not leave your kids unattended. That's like the whole point of the whole thing. It's like, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of places too that even have signs to say that, like, don't leave your children unattended. It's like, if you're gonna take them to like a casino
I just
or
thought
whatever.
it was just common, not common knowledge.
No, you'd be surprised.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you would think.
It's a normal thing. It happens. It happens everywhere.
Steph's laughing. You'd be surprised, dude. Oh my god.
If you don't do it at home, like if you wouldn't leave.
Why would you do it somewhere else?
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say about common, not so common.
It's ridiculous, dude. People are fucking dumb. Like, one of the stipulations for staying at a hotel, and I'm pretty sure, like Elmie, Mo, and Jeff, you guys know, staying at a hotel in Las Vegas, although it is legal to smoke weed in Las Vegas, you're not allowed to have it on hotel property if it's against their policy, right? You would be surprised how many people fucking show up. They'll go to a dispensary, buy their weed, and then come to our property like, oh, it's about to get lit, bro. And then we show up and we're like, hey, you can't have that here. Well, I live here. Well, no, you don't. You're staying here. You don't live here. And then second, it's against our policy. Well, I don't see any signs. Well, you signed the agreement at the front desk saying that you would not bring these things onto the property. We'll even print it out for you. And they're like, no, nobody reads the fine print. It's not fine print. It's legit like a whole page describing you can't do this, and they'll still do it. And some people don't bring like small quantities. Like they bring shit. Like I've seen
for the whole.
They'll bring
They'll bring a lot. Turban J was like, or taking babies to a movie theater. Oh yeah. I mean,
so we have 3 and 4 year olds, and we have yet to bring them theater for that particular reason.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to like the matinee, like the really early stuff, but like if you're going to like where it's going to be populated with a lot of people, that's hard, man. Because like if it's a kid movie and you bring a baby, they're not gonna. I mean, you're just paying for. Do you even pay for a baby? Is my question. I don't know.
So 2 and under, no.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's like, why would you bring? They won't.
There is a child.
Yeah.
Child.
It's loud.
But yeah, exactly. Why would you bring like your 1 or 2 year old to the movie? Like, I understand. Like, okay, you want to watch the movie and everything like that, but like, are you gonna bring your child? What if your child like just all of a sudden starts to feel some kind of uncomfort and cries and stuff like that?
Real master.
You're kind of ruining the experience for not just yourself, but everyone. It ruins it for yourself because you're gonna have to like tend to your baby, and then everyone else is gonna have to worry about it too because they're like, oh damn, now we can't hear the movie.
Yep. The same people that bring their kids to the freaking casinos.
Yeah. Or turn it, don't burn it, huh?
It's like, damn, dude, really, you cannot like wait. Like, I understand you really want to watch this movie. Okay, I really want to watch this movie and stuff like that, but you can't like wait until it gets. And today's
get a babysitter if you can.
Yeah, if you can.
Hard, yeah.
Like in today's day and age too, you can just wait like a little bit, and then the movie will be on TV, on like the TV, like some kind of streaming service. You'll find it there.
So I was in a theater. I was in a theater one time. I think you were there, hon. No, who? Yeah, I think it was you. There was this lady and a kid, and then in front of them was another couple, and the kid was so loud, and I guess they didn't tell him to stop, but the people in front of him right? The guy finally snapped. He goes, "Shut up, shut up, shut up," and left with his girlfriend. I was like, "Holy shit!" We're talking. I was like,
No, that
"Damn."
must have been with your other.
My other
Your other
girlfriend.
girlfriend.
My other girlfriend.
Would
Yeah,
it
it
sex
was-
appeal with your time at?
Jeff's over there cracking up. He's cracking up
But yeah.
like that. More your top man.
Oh damn! Sorry, Turban. That sucks, dude. That does suck.
Yeah.
Turban said that it happened. The same thing happened to him while he was watching the new Matrix movie.
Unfortunately, for some who worked at a movie theater, we didn't have any people stating like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you can't go in here
Yeah, that's
because
exactly
you have a
what,
baby." Like,
that's exactly what we're talking about, Josiah. It's like, isn't it? It's exactly what Elmie said. Isn't it obvious you just don't take a kid to like a bar or casino places like that and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
you would think that's obvious. You would think that's obvious, but just I don't know. Some people, man, they just don't understand.
yeah, I was a manager at a theater, and the only time that I would actually do something about it is if you have complaint. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. We'll let you go in with that child or children. But if I have a bunch of people complaining that you can't keep kids in check while the movie's going on, then I'll give you a refund. I'd rather lose 1.5 worth of tickets than 50 tickets.
Yeah. But yeah, it's I don't know, man. It's like Vegas is, you already know, it's just really, really for adults, like 99%. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
and I'm wrong. I'm not a Vegas native. Maybe there's something for kids and families I don't know about. You know what I mean? Is there something, Jay? I mean, you live in
Yeah,
Vegas.
go to a Walmart or a Target.
So, if I may jump in,
Yeah.
going back to that subject, since we're encouraging participation. So Circus would be one. New York is
Yeah.
another, where there is family-friendly activities, and then there's routes for you to avoid all the adult type of things. But I think it just ties back to the parents being responsible enough to ensure that they watch their own kids.
Bro, that doesn't even.
Well,
That's
my
not
question-
even a thing, too.
My question
know.
is, how old are these activities for? Like, are we talking about like preteen, teenagers? Like they're saying
No,
it's
dude,
family.
they have at Circus in New York. I believe they have like for younger kids, like the Sunset Station you guys stayed at. Same thing. Like they have a section for kids, all ages.
Yeah, because I
And
feel like
it's-
when we went to Circus, it didn't feel like a family place.
Well, there's a certain area for it.
Circus itself is not. Places
Circus is ghetto.
Gato.
yeah.
It's hella ghetto, bro. Like legit, once you pass the northern part of the strip, like the Strat, that's it. It's all ghetto. Even Strat is ghetto, but it
wasn't
gets more
that
ghetto
bad.
from there. It's not that bad, but it does. But that's the border of where that's where it starts. But there's not, dude. Like Vegas doesn't have that much. The strip itself doesn't have that much family-friendly shit. I mean, they've got M&M World, they got the Coke Factory, you know, the fucking the Marvel thing, right across the Venetian. Yeah, there's an Avengers experience that they have across the Venetian. There's a bunch of tourist things for people of all ages on the strip, but it's limited because, I mean, dude, you're gonna see drunk people all
Might
over the
end
place, dude. Or high people.
Be careful with cartoon movies nowadays.
Well,
You might end up
that's
like
the
a
thing.
sausage party mistake.
That's the thing. The strip, though, they have those card flickers, and come on, the kids can ever reach out by accident on the ground and see all
What do you mean
bits and
reach out by
pieces.
accident? It's all over the floor.
Yeah, as I said, all the floor is seeing all bits and pieces of it.
What's that? What's that, mommy?
What's that?
What's
What's
that,
that,
daddy? Yeah.
Yep.
Why
Oh,
is she
that's-
naked?
They don't even know that. They just like.
Yeah,
oh my
and then
God.
they have the girls that walk around to take photos with, you know.
Yeah.
Like they walk around and they're fucking practically naked, just walking around. Like, hey, you want to take a photo? You know, it's so not kid friendly. I mean, they tried, and honestly, in my opinion, just don't. It should be an adult thing only. But that's what they want, and
Didn't-
I'm just like, dude, you guys are fucking idiots because
Didn't you
you're making our job harder.
But didn't she mention something not too long ago about them trying to go 21 and over for the strip
Yeah, they
or
should
something
just
like
make it
that.
21 over.
I
Well,
don't.
Something
no,
about having it 21
they're-
and over only, and I was like, how are they gonna even manage that
Yeah.
when you don't even have the manpower to go out, you know, that entire
I mean, they
strip.
could. They literally could, but they need all the hotels to partake, and not everybody is gonna partake. You know, it's a business. It's business.
Oh, 18, yeah. 18-year-olds are going to go to the buffets, you know, even date nights with teens probably just go to the buffets to eat.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah.
and that's that's still a thing. You can still do that, but
See
I mean the
shows and
young
stuff,
kids,
yeah.
like we're talking young kids, like fucking kids from the ages of like 3 months all the way up to 12, 13, 14. You know, those kids don't have any business being there. At least if they're teenagers, like that are 15 and up, at least they can understand. You know what I mean? Like they can understand consequences, what they should and shouldn't do. But I mean, people that have younger kids, they just don't care. And then how can you tell somebody whose everyday life is a little different? Like people from New York let their kids walk to the subway and take the subway by themselves. How are we gonna tell them, in Las Vegas, like you can't do that, but New York is that way? You know what I mean? So it gets kind of tricky telling people you can and can't do it. You just have to articulate it a certain way and then make them understand. But even at that, even when we do that successfully, you still see people push back. Like, I still don't get it. So like when I have to deal with somebody like that, I'm like, listen, this whole fucking property right now has about 12,000 employees that try to run this place. And you being here by yourself, your kids doing shit they shouldn't be doing, will shut this place down. And that's 12,000 employees that are out of a job now because you decided to be a fucking idiot for 10 minutes. Usually that works, but sometimes it doesn't.
It gets kind of crazy. There's so many things that are just flawed. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to put a concrete plan on it. But I think in just general, don't bring a baby into movie theater and understand, hey, maybe it's your only time you can go. I would just wait. That's my thing. Vegas thing, maybe 16 and up for date nights and stuff like that. But don't bring anything. I mean, you're gonna leave them in the room. Why come at all? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
And another thing is about this stuff is if you have money, yeah, you're kind of exempt from certain things. Like I've seen some shit. I'll tell you guys off air.
Yeah.
I've
And
seen some stuff.
Jeff, you want to share what you just did earlier? You blowing your nose over there?
What was that?
You want to share what you have over there? You're blowing your nose and shit.
with the cold.
Sounded
Oh.
yummy, dude. It sounded yummy.
We got chicken shish kebabs, pork shish kebabs, longanisa. We got a tamales guiso in the oven right now.
Ooh, dude.
Hey.
Jeff's barbecuing
Wow.
for everyone. Some Guam food for
I let me
from Jeff.
come to California.
Oh,
But
Oy.
don't worry,
And-
7 more months.
I share the same sentiment with Mo and most of you guys about like, don't bring your kids to the theater, especially if you know they're not going to be able
Me.
to.
Yep. I agree.
Hey,
So
question I do have for Jay, since he has a dog. Whoever has a dog here, I don't know who all has a dog. The only one I know is Jay and me. But when you give them their monthly, do you have the pill or do you have the little squeezy thing you put on the top
What are you talking about that monthly?
for their flea protection?
Honestly, I haven't given Papa anything.
Okay, because with Finra and Odin, and please, by all means, tell me if it's mean or not. But it's the only way I know. I can't give them treats and stuff the pill. I have to stuff it in their throat so they
Oh,
can
yeah.
eat it.
That's how I've done it. Or
Okay.
like I'll take the pill and I'll put it like in my I'll hold it like this, and then I'll just hold their mouth open with one hand and I'll just flick it in.
Yeah, like
God, you're
just-
gonna eat this.
PETA
Yeah.
don't cancel us. PETA don't cancel us.
Yeah, Peter, don't cancel us. But listen, if you can come up with a safer way, and then let me know because my dog don't fucking care.
No, because he'll eat it and then he'll just go there and I'll just give him a treat
in
after.
liquid form.
Yeah, I give him a
Huh?
treat after.
Yeah, I usually after I'd give him the pill, not Papa, but other dogs, I'd give him a pill. After that, we'd give them a treat. That way, they're happy, you know. But that's
Well,
just because that's what it
so
is.
I've always had a medium to small dog, and this is my big first dog. The first few times I was afraid because I don't know how he was gonna clamp on me or not. He's a pretty big dog.
No, dude. So first off, you shouldn't show the dog that you're scared to get in his mouth.
Right.
Don't show him you're scared, because then he knows. So like Papa, when we first got him, dude, Papa's a big dog, right? Pit bulls are known for having those lock jaws when they clamp on you, they're not letting go, right? So with Papa, when I first got him, the first thing I did was I shoved my forearm all up in his mouth, and I said, "Bite it," and I pushed and pushed, and I said, bite it," and he wouldn't close. He just left it.
Turbench or Terrell's, my coworker Terrell, said some dogs you have to
Yeah,
choke
so-
slam to get that pill in.
So just say there are squeeze ones, but the pills that I have are for tick and heart. So it's
Yeah.
like both. It's both. It's
Flynn.
not.
Just-
That's why we don't do the
Spit it
squeeze
out.
one.
It's Josiah.
Josiah. Oh, sorry, Josiah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the squirt one is only for flea, but the one we have, the pill is for heart and flea.
You know what you could do too is you could break the pill up and put it in his
Smash it.
dog food.
Yeah. But the thing is he's a messy eater, and his slobber's all over the place, so we don't know if he eats everything. Bits and pieces of food is everywhere, so I don't know how that's gonna work, because he's not a clean eater.
Yeah.
Josiah's giving his 2 cents because he has a dog. I think I've seen that on his TikToks. Josiah's also one of my coworkers.
Okay. Yeah, like Papa, I would do stuff like that. Like, I'll feed him. When I first got Papa, when I would feed him in the morning, I would legit stick my hand into his dog food while he was eating to see how he reacts. And when he did like react, I fucking just smack him on the mouth, like, you better knock that shit off, and then you stop. So now, like, because the reason why I do that is because when we have like Dani's or our nieces and nephews over, some of the kids are small. And dogs are dogs, dude. If that's their toy, and a kid's touching it, they're gonna react. That's theirs. They're gonna want to play.
Oh no, I trained
So
this
I
out
teach.
with
Yeah,
this guy.
that's just what I did. I teach the dog. I taught Papa, like, you don't fucking bite anybody. If my hand goes in that food, you're not biting me. If I pull it away, you're not gonna react. And that's literally how he's been. I think one time in a long time he did that, and I just fucking smacked him real quick. And I said, "Stop," and he just never did it again. So I leave it alone.
That's what I did with Odin. When we first got him, I made sure he was comfortable. Like, I put my food there. I messed with what I was eating. I messed with his face.
Yeah.
So because I know, especially Lucas, my smallest one. I know for a fact he will mess with him while he's eating.
Yeah.
And he does it till this day. So I do that, and with the toys too, I make sure they know how to let go and stuff like that. But yeah, that I wasn't worried about with him, but because like I can leave him out there. Like if I go to the bathroom and I'll leave him out there with the kids, and they're fine.
Yeah. Dude, my cousin CJ, when he was a baby, like when he was legit a baby, our old dog back home, Blue, he would fuck with Blue all day. Like, he would ride Blue like a horse, and Blue wouldn't do anything. He would play with Blue. He would fucking put his hand in Blue's mouth. Blue wouldn't fucking clamp or anything. And so, because of seeing that, that's why I trained Papa that way. Because the last thing I need is for him to bite, a kid. That's just me.
No, that's true. That's what Revan wrestles with him all the time. He goes on top and tries to ride him.
That's the funniest shit too.
Yeah, and he plays with him, but he doesn't play hard. The only thing is, like, he doesn't realize how powerful he is, and he has a big paw. So sometimes when he pushes him away, he doesn't realize like how powerful he is.
Well, yeah, it's not like he's gonna say sorry, Not like he's gonna say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to push you so hard." It's a dog. He's a dog. All right, what's next?
You want a lion, Josiah? I mean, people that's had lions have been eaten, or at least been mauled. I mean, look at whose wife again? And
Carol, look at Carol Baskin, bro.
Look at Barrel Gaskin's wife. Husband.
Carol Baskin's husband. Right?
Barrel Gaskins.
I was trying not to laugh.
Was a tiger, but that close enough, I guess.
It's a big cat. Same thing.
Cat.
Same thing. Big cats.
Fucking bitch.
Barrel Gaskins.
So there was this thing. There's this thing I saw, and it's crazy to think, right? You know how Deadpool they talked about what Deadpool was like, that like who's gonna die next and stuff like that. They actually have that as animals, like which next animal is gonna be extinct because of humans. Like people bet on that.
I believe
it's
it.
Crazy, dude.
I believe it.
Oh my god.
Humans are fucking the worst fucking. We're bad.
Said
dude.
he'll let it happen. He'll let the lion maul or attack him. He said the lion was hungry, man. Can't blame him.
You shouldn't be domesticating a wild animal in the first place.
It took thousands of years
for dogs and cats and birds. You know, so don't be going and catching a wild coyote and be like, oh, I got a new pet. Look at my dog. Don't work like that, bro.
Like people trying to own chimpanzees and stuff like that, ripping off their arms, mauling their face. Jeez, man, I don't know, dude. It's like it sounds like a cool idea, but it's like at the back end you think they're friendly, but they still have that animal instinct, just like dogs. Like even dogs bite sometimes, and you don't know why.
Yeah.
Hey, Barry Jeff, you got your grit.
Hey,
you got your grit.
You got your grit, dude.
You got your grit.
I'm enjoying the cheap ass cigarette that we bought at the airport before coming home. Yeah.
Ooh. Good.
Dude, it was $50 a carton.
Back home?
Yeah.
Oh, you bought it in the airport.
Yeah. Because we're busy spending $110 for a carton here right now.
Yeah.
What?
That's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's like $80 here.
And
Or
it's 100
$60, something like that.
plus tax.
Yeah, it's California tax. That's why people moving away and going to Vegas and Texas and everywhere else. Oregon even.
Arizona.
So here's the thing, right?
Give me a sec, Amby.
And I don't care, who moves here, and I can't say I'm a native. I can kind of say I'm a native Texas. We've been here for a while now, but the thing is, like, people from California are moving here, or in general, people are moving here that they don't like, right? Policies or whatever, politicians, whatever, but yet they're voting for the same thing they voted for California, what they were trying to get out of. So that's what I don't understand. I'm not getting political. I'm just saying it's factual. Like, you come here, you're voting for the same thing you want, but then, that's what you moved away from. It's like, it doesn't make sense to me.
Listen.
Terrell said, Florida.
We should not get into the world of politics.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying in general. It's like, if you don't like it there, then don't try to make it,
I would
like it.
I would love to speak on that subject, but I don't think it's a good idea.
Oh, no. That was the extent of it. That's all I'm saying. It's like, if you move somewhere that you like because of somewhere you didn't like, don't make it the way you didn't like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one of those things. Yeah, don't Californication it here.
They're going to. You already know they will.
Yeah, the taxes are already rising because of a lot of the things they voted for here, and a lot. I'm just happy because I've established. I got the house here now, but people that want to move here and start a new life, it's getting harder and harder every time they try to get in.
Yeah. It's already hard here, dude. The housing market in Las Vegas went up like a ton. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but we shall
I hate
see.
to miss you guys, but I gotta bounce. Barbecue's just about done.
Okay.
You guys have a
Good job.
later.
Give us a plate.
Yeah.
Okay. If there's anything over.
Ooh, leftover.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Good night.
Yeah. No, you're right, Turbin. Like, need to adapt to the area's environment, politics, socially. Adapt to where you are, because there's a reason why you moved there, because of the things you've heard. You know, don't change
Yeah,
it.
and if you really didn't like it, then you should have stayed where you were.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't like where you moved to, go back. That's all. That's plain and simple.
Yeah.
Huh.
That reminds
Anybody
me
else
of a wedding. Sorry. It reminds
Go
me of a wedding that just happened for couples. The bride's originally from Texas, now resided in California. Husband in California. And I had their family friend slash coordinator. They were coming in. They had so many questions. And why you guys feel like this? Why don't you do this? Over here, well, if you want the stuff that are included in California, you should probably just get California.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, we have so many issues, so many needs, wants. This is how we operate here. We have never had any issues, no complaints. We like the way that we have. So
Yeah.
if you have an issue with it, you should probably get from marriage somewhere else. Same thing. Same.
It's also like the it's I've let go a lot of people, like giving them a last and final warning when they're like at the casino. I only bring this up because it ties into what Elmie said, but people are like, "Oh, I didn't know the gaming law was 21." Bitch, if like you guys live in California, motherfucker. They got casinos there. Who you lying to? You didn't know.
So to their defense, some California casinos, because I used to gamble in California, are 18 years old.
Yeah. But I'm talking about like these guys were like 50.
Oh, 15?
Yeah.
The fudge.
And
What?
they claim that they didn't know, and I'm like, how old do you have to be to buy cigarettes? 21. Okay, so how old do you have to be to drink? 21. How old do you have to be to gamble? 21. Okay, so then what the fuck are you doing here? But they were cool people. My boss was like, we'll give them a warning. They do it again, we'll definitely get the cops.
Well, as long as they didn't win anything.
Yeah, no, they didn't. And if they did, they wouldn't be able to get it.
So let me ask you something. Can they still watch people play? Or they can't be in the casino floor at all?
If you're under the age of 21, you are to keep it moving and be accompanied by an adult. I mean, if you're between the age of 18 to 20, 18 to 20, you cannot stand still. You need to keep it moving.
Oh, okay. Even with an adult company.
If I was texting.
Can I
Keep
text
it
and walk
moving.
at the same time?
I can, but I'm saying, what are those who are not as talented as us Filipinos who
Keep
text
it
and walk
moving,
at the
then.
same time?
Keep it moving.
Then
Don't stand still.
Put your phone down and keep it moving.
Keep it moving, yeah. Legit.
It's like text, walk.
And it's funny, dude, because people would ask, like, what if I can't? Mask? Dude, don't. Oh, bro. Telling people to put their fucking mask on right now, it's the most annoying thing in the world.
It's still mask law. Sorry, I'm living in Texas.
Yeah, there's still mask mandates here, and there's still mask mandates in Las Vegas. But people would legit be on their phone, like it'd be like this, with the mask off. They're like, "Oh yeah, blah, blah, blah," and I'll pass by and I'll be like, "Excuse me, you need to be wearing your mask. Can you put your mask on, please?" I'm on the phone. Well, you don't know how to talk with the mask on? And they just look at me like, put it on. And then I just walk. I'm like, fuck, dude. I don't walk on the casino floor. If I don't have a call on the casino floor, I'm back of house, like walking everywhere. Like, fuck this, dude. I'm not walking around to tell people to put their mask on all day. And these adults are worse than kids, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like, legit. Why? I don't need to. I have a health condition. All right, the door's over there. Thank you. Bye. Like,
This
get the
is
fuck
my
out of here,
favorite
dude.
part. Speaking of masks.
Yeah, they don't have a mask. Yeah, and they put their.
No. They say this is an actual mask. I don't have
Oh.
any fear, but this is an actual mask.
Fucking
Defeats the
stupid,
purpose.
dude.
Defeats the purpose.
I call them
It's
out.
so
I don't care.
dumb.
Fire me.
Yeah,
I call them
do
out.
it. Do it.
What was the point of that?
Yeah,
I needed to cough, but I want to get in my mask.
that's what
But
the
that
mask is for.
defeats the purpose.
Fucking people, dude. I swear to God, people are fucking idiots. Most people are fucking idiots nowadays, dude.
is
Especially,
stupid.
especially the ones that are fucking 21, dude. These young fucking kids, bro. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God, I just want to smack them. They're so fucking ignorant.
I think it's not. Sometimes it's not ignorance. Sometimes it's just like they want to see what they can get away with. To be honest.
It's both. I every day, dude, it's a battle. And I just look at them. I'm like, you got to be wearing that. Oh, but it's okay because I got the vaccine. No, you got to be wearing your mask. Well, I'm staying here at the hotel. Well, if you don't put it on, you're not going to be staying here anymore. All right? Fuck. Just put the goddamn thing on.
Terrell's like, damn Gen Z.
Yeah, damn fucking Gen Z, you motherfuckers. Sorry. And even these goddamn boomers all over the goddamn place. Even fucking millennials. They're all the ones that just don't want to fucking listen. I just look at them, I'm like, listen here. Alright? Like,
I feel like it's the
put the
people,
fucking
like-
mask on, dude.
It's the
I don't
people that
like
are
wearing the
privileged.
mask. Dude, even the privileged ones, they're all. I
That's
hate
what I
wearing
meant.
the goddamn thing. I don't like wearing it, and I wear it all the time. I still got fucking COVID. You know, and I still fucking wear the thing when I go out anywhere.
Damn.
Three-peat,
The
let's
fucking-
go.
Just fucking put it on.
Three-peat, let's go.
And I'll tell people, like, even the ones that have a hard time breathing with it, because everybody does. You know, even surgeons have a hard time breathing with it on. I'm pretty sure. You know, and I'll tell people, like, hey, look, if you need to take a breath, yeah, just
Yes.
fucking pull it away from your face, take a breath, and put it back on, and then
Yes.
go on with your day.
Yes,
Then
Terrell,
go outside
that'll
and take the shit
Marion.
off. Fuck. Fucking
Sick.
idiots.
Yeah, Terrell, that'll Marion.
Yo, I swear to God, if y'all did my job for one day, you guys would quit.
No, I don't even want to. I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I'd love
Fuck
to.
off.
Delta Sigma Rho Zeta Phi
I would love
virus.
Because if it's just for one day, I would not be afraid to get fired.
Elmie,
Well, you
already-
gotta do my
Elmie just
job
squaring
for
up
one
already
day.
right there.
Yeah, for the
Yeah,
whole
you-
day. I
yeah,
don't
you would
even
have
think
to
I'll
do it-
last
no.
the whole day, not because I'll quit.
Well, you would have to do it for the whole day without getting into trouble because you'd make me lose my job.
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh,
I'm not taking over
time to-
your
time
job.
to search that market. Fucking girl.
Be like,
fist
that's
the cup to the
okay,
first
that's
person. And you be like, dude, what the fuck's your problem? Like, dude, you didn't like it anyways, dude. Fuck off.
Any,
Insane.
what other topics do you actually have for today?
Yeah,
That was some,
that was just an a random off-topic thing that became something.
Josiah's
Yeah, for
like,
an
now
hour.
my job involves staring at Jello all day. I'll stick to that. Sure.
Damn, you get paid to stare at Jello? Fuck, I'm doing it for free right now.
Do it for free. What?
I'm doing it for free.
That's not right. Hey man, I want my where's my cut, Jello? I'm not gonna keep staring at you and
I
not get paid.
don't pay his ass.
Hmm.
He
Oh,
just
no, there's
stares at
something
me and he
fishy.
gets paid. I don't know, man.
I need to speak to the higher management up in this bitch because I ain't getting paid enough.
Yes, best job ever. He's like, yeah. So stupid.
So what was the topic that we had?
Did you wanna bring it up, Tony?
The hard hitting, because we didn't really have a soft topic. Apparently that took up our soft topic.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't really have a soft topic.
Because I made a separate channel and nobody said shit. No, except for my
Well,
stupid ass
that's
cousin.
that's our best thing though. Like, see, that's the thing is when we talk about random stuff all the time. So, us trying to plan for something,
I did
It's
see your
funny.
anime one.
but
I saw the
That's
anime
later.
one.
That's later.
Okay, I saw that, and I mean, I've got hard-hitting topics that I can come up with at the top of my head.
Like, cause okay, the other one was brought up by your sister.
Hmm.
Like, essentially, one of the a musician was basically not really forced, but coerced into leaving a particular type of band because everyone thought she was
Boy, weird.
she was essentially kind of cultural misappropriation of some sort because then she's tan, but she's from England and she is Caucasian. So that was like, and she was even doing her hair in like fucking cornrows and stuff like that, and people were turning around bashing her on the internet about cultural appropriation.
So the topic is cancel culture.
Basically, it's fashion versus cancel culture or cultural appropriation. You know.
Hello, did he
Like-
got me?
Yeah.
We could have done the whole
that me?
fucking blackface thing with fucking Donald Trump, but
Hello?
Um.
You guys hear me?
sure is.
So
I can't hear you guys.
input on cancel culture, cancel or culture appropriation. Like, I guess we'll wait for Mo first.
Who's the kids?
It's like between. It's like
Can you hear us,
between,
Mo?
like, what is.
No, I can't hear you guys.
Oh gosh, guys, he's going deaf.
Oh, shit, Elmie.
It's happening. It's happening.
It's happening. It's happening.
Happening.
It's happening.
Get the car. Get the
What else
car.
can we say?
Get the car.
Everyone start
Take
talking shit. Everyone start talking shit. Everyone start talking shit.
You know that guy Mo? Oh boy.
That
What
guy
a
Mo.
KSer,
Yeah, that guy Mo.
asshole, that
That guy
fucking
Mo.
KSer, damn
That
it.
fucking KSer. He doesn't even have cake. Doesn't even have cake, that liar.
The best
He
thing
probably
about
has
Mo,
pie.
But he blinds, he doesn't call it.
Yeah. I like walking into the onto the site ready to plant and I can't see. It's my favorite part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Pause. Sorry. I'm okay.
Well, why is he muted?
Dude, I have no idea what just happened. Yeah, no, it's.
He's not muted. I can hear him now.
I don't even hear anything.
No. Well, he is muted.
I don't even hear this. Like everything's muted.
Press the mute button.
It's not this.
Maybe you pressed the
No,
mute
I
button.
can't even hear the beep. That's it.
Oh, maybe you hit something.
What's happened? It's weird.
Jesus, Daddy.
No, something
Jesus.
happened. It's weird. I just dropped it. And
Maybe he hit deafen.
So, Terrell says, a racer culture can't own a hairstyle, it's hair. What makes it wrong is if you wear cornrows or etc. and you start to act like the racer culture. By the way,
Wait, hold on. Terrell, hold on. I was about to touch that subject. Just give us a second.
I just
Because
wanna,
I agree with you.
I just want to give some context. He brings this up with like cornrows and everything. Terrell is an African American gentleman.
Oh, he black.
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
His name is Terrell.
Right, I was just gonna say it.
I know a girl named Terrell. She grew up here in Guam.
Oh, no. It's pronounced Terrell. You ass.
Terrell.
Terrell, I'm black, Jello. Hey man.
I know. I don't know why you said he was African American. He black. I'm brown. Fuck. Shit. I'm brown with chinky eyes. Well, my eyes are
It's
small.
like I'm black,
so
not
goddamn small.
African American. Lol. My bad. Terrell's black. All right. Terrell's black.
There you go.
Say
There
it
you
on my
go.
stream. Shit.
There you go.
Tyrone. He's like Tyrone. Oh, so stupid.
Hi, I'm Tom Rowe, and I'm here to fuck your wife.
Fucking Tyrone.
That guy is hella funny.
Que cuelen. Que cuelen.
Hey, Ron. You done fucked up, Ron.
Convo about PC stuff.
Convo about
Politically
PC stuff.
correct stuff.
So, I got my license plate in for the BRZ.
Hey, what did you custom it or it's just standard?
Oh, fuck, dude. You know how much?
It's expensive.
Dude,
Yes. Yes.
Fuck, dude.
I know. I'm just asking. Damn, you're. Fuck.
Oh no, I'm
Oh,
going into the Matrix
shit.
again.
It's that 90s vibe. Oh. No, I was gonna say the plate, the fucking BRZ to register was like almost $600.
Yeah. It's
Fucking
expensive.
ridiculous, dude. Anyways, Mo, you good? I can't even fucking hear you now.
Right there. Is that good?
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Sorry guys,
There you
it's
go.
so hard. Just kidding.
They got babysit
Hey.
3 people, huh?
Oh,
So the question was how we feel about cancel culture, cultural appropriation,
What is fashion? What is
and what is
being a
fashion.
dick?
All right, so legit. Anybody, I agree with what Terrell said, and I feel the same like the Japanese. If somebody is doing something and doing something that's from my culture and trying to imitate it because they think it's nice, fuck, dude, that's what it's for. It's not just the way to it's not just something that's part of my roots. It's legit something that anybody can do. I don't see what the fucking problem is.
Yeah, like in Japan, it's actually like it's a subculture.
Right.
Like what is that? Super tan, blonde hair, whatever.
Yeah.
Rocking cornrows.
Wait, what
or
do they-
rocking
Mhm.
actual
What do they call it?
Yeah.
Yaru.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't understand people that are all about these cultural appropriation shit. First off, if you haven't noticed, most of them are fucking white. Sorry, white people. Y'all need to stop fucking trying to culture appropriate for all the other cultures.
Mo got that 3%, dog.
I got that 3.5%.
You got that 3.5%, dog.
Well, you can take your 3.5% fucking
My
privilege
results
and
came
throw it
in.
away. Oh shit, she's 4%.
No.
no, even better.
No
I'm
way, you're
1%. I'm 1% North African.
yo.
Yo.
No wonder why she's a little dark.
But yes, that is correct, Terrell. There is a fine line between appreciation and appropriation.
So
Yes.
this particular person was not trying. That's basically the fashion she was into. She's into tanning her skin. Why? Because then they don't want to be like pale as fuck.
Elmie, Terrell said, "Yo, my sister."
For that question for me, I feel like, all right, with cancel culture, some of it is good. Like you're canceling the right people, but then at the same time, you're canceling more people that don't deserve it than
I think
people that do
because it's
deserve it.
more of the fact that they want to. It's like it's like the whole mask thing. They want to test. Hey, let's get this person canceled. I think that's the trend of it.
Yeah.
Like, let's try and get this person canceled.
Some people do it just to do it. It's to troll.
What?
Trolls are internet trolls are always going to be a thing. Legit.
Jay, Josiah said he feels called out. He's the white Starbucks girl that orders pumpkin spice drinks.
You would, Josiah. We still love you though.
Still love you though.
Oh.
No, but that was legit for people that do that. I just don't fucking understand it. That's like the That's like, remember a couple years back there was that when Moana first came out, and there was the Maui costume for
Oh
kids,
yeah,
and
like how well, not
everybody
just
was
that
fucking
costume.
like up in arms because it was
Why? People are excited about your culture. Why? I mean,
exactly,
why would it
dude. The
matter?
people again. I'm sorry. What was his name? Josiah.
Josiah.
Sorry, Josiah. But you need to tell your people to stop, bro. It's so dumb. Like, don't be don't be upset because, or if it's not your culture, don't be fucking offended because you didn't even ask. You know,
Well, okay.
you
So
didn't
here's
But
ask
here,
the
that's also
Pacific
another thing.
Islanders.
here's another question though for that, like specific, like okay, Hawaiian, Maui. How about Indian costumes? Now, that is a question.
Wait, question.
That's
In
one.
Indian, do you mean like Native American
Like
Indian?
Native American Indians.
Native
Okay.
American Indian. Well, both,
Do we
sides,
know?
right?
Do we know if Native
Indian and Native
American
American.
Indians? Do we know if they don't like it?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Well,
That's the question. Like, would
I
you know do you would you
this
find it
is just
offensive? Like, do you find it
this
offensive
this
I
is
for
think
just
there's
them?
an
because of the
extent.
people I've this is just because of the people I've dealt with. One of them is actually used to be an old stalker of mine, but I digress. She doesn't give two shits. Like, she appreciates her culture. Like, her and her sister, I'm really close to the sister too. Closer to the sister than I am with her. But like when I asked her about it, because then like I actually did a cowboy outfit for fucking school one time, and she's looking at me. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not doing that. She's like, I'm just kidding. But her personally, she enjoys her culture. She loves her culture, but she doesn't necessarily feel like, oh, that's racist. Like, she
right,
gives two shits.
Oh, so you're like saying like as long as it's
It's
appropriately put on, it's fine.
right.
Not like those slutty, like all sorts of
Yeah.
slutty pop, slutty stuff. Like, is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Don't demean the
Anything
costume.
that could be perceived as disrespectful, then yes.
Yeah.
It's
Just,
just
just
okay.
And
So in that
I mean,
aspect, like is this gonna go into a football? But we can come back to it real quick. Is is the thing like the
the
Chiefs?
Chiefs and the
Like they try to,
Redskins.
yeah, exactly. They're trying to change it.
Well, you can't. So the Chiefs, to me, are not only just because of the Native Americans. There's Chief on my fucking hat. There's the Chief in the military. Kansas City Chiefs can be interpreted any way you put it, right? If we're gonna talk about the Redskins, I mean, is it borderline racist? It can be. Why
that's
did it take so fucking long for us to change it?
Cancel culture came on.
yeah.
You know,
That's
internet is powerful because people can
Right,
Yeah.
mask
but I mean,
themselves.
it's been so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
I'm
'cause
I'm
there's so
okay
many
if they
way.
change the name now,
Yeah.
but if we don't know if it was meant to be racist or not.
yeah.
That's like asking why that's like asking the people why do they want to tear down the statues of um
So
all the Confederate fucking leaders that fought
now
in the Civil War. Like, why you want to tear that down now? That was a piece of history. The
it's
team
history.
name right now is history. That's history because that team was, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way I see it.
So
If you
it's
guys want to change it now, that's fine. Change it. I mean, if people think it's racist, then I mean that's in the eye of the beholder.
yeah, but it's funny now
exactly
because like
what Terrell is saying. He's saying like, when kids dress in costumes, like, cause he's black, he's like, when non-black kids dress in like Black Panther costumes, it's like there's nothing really wrong with that because kids are innocent.
Right.
It's the
Yeah.
adults that ruin things and stuff like that. So he's saying like,
Right.
disrespectful
It,
behavior and stuff like that is subjective to the eye of the beholder.
yeah.
right. That's exactly what it is.
But to Jay's point, I think it's what they've been doing. Like that's why there's so much. And this is gonna get a little deep, but there's so much history that we don't know about. It's because of something like this. People are erasing it. People are
Yeah.
erasing it because it doesn't follow their directives, right?
It,
Just like and this is not being racist. This is factual. You can say this. Just like the Afghanistan people, they did one of the shrines from a long history of Indian Muslim traditions and stuff like that. They destroyed it, and they didn't think anything of it. Thousands of years old, and all of a sudden it just destroyed a whole monolith and statues of
right.
Indian culture because it was in their land. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's it comes down to, you know, the history. That's why you would keep it. When we were in North Carolina, there was you could see a stage where they sold slaves. It is still there. You know what I mean? Like is it is it something that you should tear down because it was meant to do harm, or it was bad, or it was racist? No. That should be something that you keep around to show people, look at that. We don't do that no more. The society that we are in nowadays understands what's right and wrong.
And that's why they don't have the thick skin.
Mhm.
Yeah, because everyone's, trying to reform to their, hey, it's looking bad. Let's just say it's right. Like they need to be like, people nowadays are afraid to be wrong, which is stupid. It's
No,
how you
fuck.
learn.
Dude, right. That's how you have a conversation.
Yeah,
Not
like if you're wrong,
everybody's
you're
gonna
wrong.
be right. Somebody's gonna be wrong in a conversation.
Eh.
All you need to do is learn to take whatever. If you presented wrong information and then you're told no, this is the right information, just fucking take in the right information. Say, now I'm educated. Now I can move forward. Now I know better. Apologize for it and then just go.
Pride nowadays is no, I'm not gonna accept your answer. This is how I want to see it. But going back to the football thing,
Go ahead.
I'm not very educated with football, but wasn't the artist of the Redskins Native American? Like the logo?
I'm not too sure.
The art for the Washington Redskins was it
Yeah,
paid
wasn't
by
it-
or the
I
logo itself?
The logo itself.
The
it
logo
was-
itself was a
Yeah, it
Native
used to be a
American
Native American
with
Indian.
families.
So, that's what I like cancel
Yeah.
culture. I don't understand. If you're offended by
so-
something that someone is not offended by, and
This
basically
also
just got rid of his history
Yeah,
there.
this also ties into race and some history also. Like a conversation at work is obviously when we have downtime we'll talk about race and how we feel about other people. One of the things I bring up to people is, look, not everybody knows where Guam is. Don't you think that's a piece of history that they should know? Nobody, almost, unless you've been there or you're from there, nobody knows what Guam is, where Guam is located, and what they do. And it's so fascinating to me because the one thing that Guam does is houses all the fucking military for the Asian part of the fucking world.
We are
And
the
no- and-
front of was that the war in the Pacific?
Right. And nobody fucking anybody, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, unless they came from the motherland Asian, they don't even know. And it's so fucking weird to me that they don't even know that.
And then the people who do know, they're just like super ignorant or misinformed. They're like, "Oh, you're from Guam? Do you live in huts?" Or something like.
Yeah. Sometimes I think they do that to try and be funny.
Elmie, no,
there's-
not Aunt Jemima.
There's sometimes where I'm like, bruh, really? Do we live in huts? Yes, we do. We also sell we also use rocks for currency. And we've got one fucking gigantic computer that the whole island shares.
$10 and my Windows 98 alone, okay?
Yeah.
No,
I
but
think
like-
you're muted.
Like
Yeah,
one of the things
can't hear you.
one of the things for me is like
Again. Yeah,
Yeah.
can't hear you
like
at all.
I was being was at like I was at the bar
Yeah,
and like
can't
this
hear
guy was having
What's up?
having a little spat outside. You know, he's military and he's like, "You guys don't support military." And I'm like,
You not plug it in?
about 60 to 70% of people who graduate
Tell
go
him one
to
second,
the
I'm gonna use
military.
Lol,
Okay.
not rocks.
Odin,
I got your rocks.
Terrell and Josiah are talking about how even Disney Channel wants like a channel that's like very politically correct and Rainbows and Sunshine. Like
Odin.
the one where Lilo and Stitch, they changed the washer that
Go make it roll around so that you can just show.
Lilo was trapped into a pizza box instead.
Really?
Yeah, they changed it because it's like, oh, it's not politically correct. You don't trap your kids in there and shit like that. really, what that's showing in that part of Lilo and
People
Stitch is
yeah.
basically like the older sister is basically showing the hardships of the older sister trying to raise Lilo. It's like she has to do
Yeah.
whatever she can just to make sure that she can get Lilo to like
And quite honestly,
abide by her.
that's probably the most PG thing people on the island do. Because then, me,
You. Yeah.
uh, me, I have roots in Kona. That's the big island of Hawaii, and I've seen a lot worse done than throwing someone into a washer or a dryer or something like that. Like, imagine you're standing in the middle of freaking like Walmart or fucking Kmart, and somebody smacks their kid like openly. Like I see mother and daughter fight on a beach because then the daughter turned around was talking to some dude. That's about the most PG thing they can do. But yeah.
They canceled Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah, they did. They did. But remember, like humor, you realize that humor was different back then, and it's thick. Like I said, the thickness of the skin. Like we all know they were joking, and it's not funny like now, obviously. But back then it was funny, and people didn't really take it to a grain of salt, or took it as a grain of salt. But we understand it's not right, but we weren't really laughing at the fact that he was doing it. We were laughing at Pepe Le Pew, not at what he was doing. You know what I mean? It's just
Are
crazy.
we on the
I don't-
Pepe Le Pew topic now? St- It's just I don't know, man. I agree with what Elmi said earlier. People are just not thick-skinned anymore.
I already forgot what I was gonna bring up earlier because my lovely dog over here keeps unplugging my microphone.
Another thing is the other thing I don't like. It's I guess we can tie it into racism. The war. When Guam was involved in World War One and Two.
A lot of that.
Huh?
We were prisoners.
I mean two.
A lot of
I
that.
mean two. Sorry. So when we were taken over by Japan, right? I hate the fact that people would go out and say, you know what, they didn't deserve what they got, and they didn't deserve to have those nuclear bombs dropped on them, right?
So, yeah, you know the history, Jay. Go ahead. I have a
Yeah.
option in that, but
So all I'm gonna say is they're right. He didn't deserve it, but we were in the middle of a war, right? And people always play, they play it off like Japan is the victim.
no. The reason why
Go ahead.
the reason why America did that is because they knew Japan and Japanese people and their culture. Like they would not stop. They will
Yeah.
not stop, and they would keep coming and coming.
Exactly.
But they needed to psychologically
Break them down.
break them down for them to stop. And that was the whole
Exactly.
point. Like either kill those many people, or
Mhm.
more people would have been killed overall if they didn't
Right.
do that.
Which brings me to my next point is people always say, they didn't deserve it. There's people still suffering, and blah blah blah. And here I am sitting like, you're forgetting the people that they took over, and you're forgetting the people that they beheaded. My aunts and uncles were great aunts and uncles. My family, my wife's family, everybody else's families. That's back there. That's native to the island. Yeah. What about them?
And also, like one of the subjects that I want to bring up with the war and all that was because I have family ties to Saipan. Like there was actually literature on this, um, like my great grandfather or something to that effect. Like a bunch of Chamorros were basically huddled in a cave. And back then, Chamorros, some of them knew English, some of them didn't. A lot of them did not know English. So you know, kind of try to differentiate the voice coming out of a cave that sounds tomorrow but could be misinterpreted as something else. You know, there basically what happened was this is an actual incident. Like, essentially, what was going to happen was if nobody spoke English, they would have basically bombed the cave that my family was in. Until my grandfather spoke English because he was a translator. You know, like shit like that would have happened. You know, yes, a lot of people got subjugated, and one word that doesn't really get brought up enough was like, yeah, sure, Japan didn't deserve it, but then again, you're also thinking of Japan was also committing genocide.
Mhm.
That's true. That's true. People don't realize that the history.
Yeah, they don't, and that's what frustrates me
That's-
all the time is people are so quick to defend Japan, and again, I'm not saying that they fully deserved it, but at the same time, it was a war. So yes, it could still be, you can still justify why we dropped those bombs on them, but then don't forget that the reason why the other part of it is they killed innocent people.
Yeah.
Not just
They would've-
innocent people. My ancestors, your guys' ancestors.
Yeah,
The
and they did
fuck
that the same
were-
thing with the Chinese. They did anyone they
Yeah.
conquered, they were doing genocide little by little. It's not as
Exactly.
massive scale to obviously the Nazis, but
Right.
it's people don't understand that Japan had a really strong pride and they wouldn't stop. So either like I said, break them down mentally, or they would have kept on coming and coming and coming.
Hmm.
As far as body count is concerned, as far as like the genocide thing, yes, there was a huge number in Germany. You know, when it came to a lot of people with Jewish roots. But then again, like, what's a million people on one area? Like half of a million people versus say like 50,000 tomorrows,
But
and they eliminated 1/5 of that. That's a lot of people already.
Hmm.
It's just
Yeah,
crazy
we-
because
we're-
like our own is like, yeah, they killed like so many like Chamorros from Guam and everything like that. You can't understand too, like the population of Guam is so much more less than like
Yeah.
the Jewish and stuff. So it's a lot more devastating on our
Yeah.
end that I have like ancestors from like
Yeah.
Chamorros who were
It
like,
is. It is. But that doesn't see all of that shit happening doesn't mean I fucking hate the Japanese people.
Oh no, of course not.
You know, it was the times that we were in. It was just it was the thing that was going on. You know, but because of all of that, that doesn't mean I hate Japanese people. I fucking love them,
Yeah,
and I love their culture.
yeah.
You know, you could, and they don't get upset when you try to imitate their culture. They actually think it's fucking great that you do it, and
Bataan Death March.
it's awesome.
Like me, I worked in tourism for almost 15 years, so I cannot say that I dislike the Japanese. I actually love them. I have a few exes who are Japanese. You know, one of my
Same.
godparents was actually of Japanese heritage, and I fucking love her to death. But you know, like Jay said, it was just the time period we were in.
Yeah. It's just a time
Yeah, well,
period. It's not like we. I mean, like in one of like our, especially in Guam, one of like the places we love going to is freaking ramen shop. Just go to fucking Fuji and just grab ramen or fried rice and karage. That's like our main thing.
Chat could turn around and say that they watched anime.
Yeah. Who doesn't watch anime here?
Right.
See, no one brings that. Kiyomi, stop lying.
Elmie really doesn't. She really doesn't.
Oh.
No, but like,
I didn't even know what the hell you guys were talking about in Valorant. That whole whatever.
Yamcha.
Oh, the
That
Yam.
one.
Oh, yeah. The Yamcha.
Elmie, you need
spray.
you know what, Elmie, you're uncultured a little bit. We need to culture you.
I tried because Mo watches a lot of them, and I'll sit there and
he's not interested.
yeah, it's just there's certain things that there's certain like animes I guess I watch, but they're not
Really?
like the
So-
stuff that you watch.
I didn't know this,
I
but
don't know.
Josiah is saying like in Germany, if you bring up things about Nazis or Hitler, it's very bad.
Oh yeah, dude. it
Oh
is.
yeah, I wouldn't even want to.
It's a big thing.
Uh,
It's a big
Okay,
thing.
see,
there.
I'm not alone. Josiah watched anime.
Terrell's
Josiah,
saying more
you're uncultured. We
conversations
need
like
to
this.
culture you. Look, so and to bring us back to our topic at hand. Um,
Culture.
like I said, it really is.
Yeah,
It's
fashion
all about
versus
how it's, yeah, fashion versus
appropriation.
appropriation. It's
And
all
cancel culture.
about, and cancel culture. It's all about how you present it, the presentation.
Damn, you can get
That's what it
arrested.
is. Yeah, you can in Germany for bringing up Hitler or Nazis. Yeah,
It's like running around Germany, like fucking Hitler, Hitler, Hitler,
you
running
just
around Hitler, Hitler, Hitler,
Nazis.
Nazis, Nazis,
Sig
Nazis.
Hail, just try to fucking do the salute
Fuck
and you get,
no.
bruh, you fuck, bro.
You'll be over
fuck.
there
Don't
in Germany.
even raise any hand.
Yeah,
You're over there in Germany. You're over there in Germany, and like, yeah, can you point me to the closest bar? Is it that way?
yeah, you're fucked. But yeah, no, it's about presentation. It's how you present it, and
Stupid.
you know,
Yes, it is. It is about the presentation. It's true. Yeah.
yeah, it really is. So cancel culture again is it's mainly just trolls and
A lot of
people
people.
that aren't fucking well educated on whatever it is
A
that
lot
they're
of
trying to
people want to
cancel.
be right, so they don't have the tough decision or discussions. That's
The
true.
thing that it's about is, on one hand, you have presentation. On another thing is perception. How are they gonna take
Yes.
Yeah.
this? You
No,
know,
like-
like one. Good.
No, like Jay and Tara was saying, it's like it's really on the eyes of the beholder.
It's in the eye of the beholder. Yeah.
So it's like I'm sure Terrell, you know, being a black man, he see like he was talking about when he sees kids dressed up in like Black Panther, or you know, like kids, you know, basically following like black culture, like in terms of attire and shit like that. He doesn't. I don't think he sees it like as like, oh, these guys are misappropriating my culture. It's just like it's a fashion thing, like, you know.
Well, it's
If I'm
also
correct,
Yeah, no, like when they just like dress and like, you know, like, no, I'm not talking about like they dress like gang members and thugs. You know, like, you know, a lot of culture nowadays is like fashion wise is really based around like a lot of black people who are fashion icons and stuff like that.
Culture. Yeah.
Yeah,
the,
like-
the colors, the patterns.
Yeah, so
a lot
like,
of it is culture appropriate. Fashion industry itself is a lot of it
like
is part
like
of culture.
you know, I have a pair of shoes here and everything. Sneaker hair, like the sneaker game is headed by like black people. It's like black people love sneakers and everyone wants to get it because black people are also same thing, you know. They're like, oh, I want these shoes because thing. You know, Kanye is a big factor in that. He's a black
Sneaker
man
head.
too. And he made his own shoes because he knows everyone else is gonna like it.
I think the appropriate word for what we're trying to say is intentions. If the intentions are
Yes.
what we think they are, then you probably should rethink how you're doing things. You know what I mean?
So going to what Josiah said, a lot of people are gonna go crazy over that particular, because then like a picture of Allah, because then it's not expressly or specifically banned in the Quran, but there is a verse, there is a chapter, and there is a verse that says that there is there's nothing like a likeness of him. So of course that's going to be perceived as, oh, yeah, that's a no-no. Like
Yeah.
that's not what he looks like. You know, of course people are going to perceive it that way.
Well, it's like well, okay, it's like with Jesus, right? We technically know kind of what he looks like, but at the same time we don't. So like people, as long as you believe in him, people can kind of picture him whatever they want, as long as they believe, right?
No, because like Catholicism heavily paints Jesus Christ as a fucking white man. We all know he's not a white man.
I have the history on that
he's not.
painting.
He's not.
I have the history
He's-
on that painting.
Probably he's more
Brown
inclined to look,
in the brown.
yeah,
age.
tan with brown hair, black hair. You know, middle part of the Middle Eastern.
Yeah,
Like,
I've,
you know, looks like he's probably from the Middle East. That would be a more accurate figure of what he would look like.
Terrell's gonna like this one. So, it actually does say in the Bible how how he looks. It's like in later somewhere in Revelations, like near the end.
Mhm.
Jesus was black. They say
Oh, see,
he's a dark skinned man with curly hair. At the time they depicted him with dark curly hair who with white strands in his hair as well. So he was black.
yeah.
The painting that everyone always depicts Jesus as, the brown light brown haired or blonde haired Jesus, white with blue eyes and everything like that, that was actually made during the Renaissance time by Leonardo da Vinci. It's not a picture of Jesus. It's actually a picture of the Pope's son.
Yeah. See,
It's the picture of the Pope's son at the time.
history fucking fucked
Yeah.
everybody over.
Exactly.
But
Yeah, see,
it's
so-
so fucking dumb, dude.
Well, that's the thing. It's like so the Renaissance, right? Obviously, whoever had the greatest power could depict him however, because they put him everywhere, and then the people that know exactly what he looked like, isn't. I mean, they only had so much influence. It's just like now with
Yeah,
the
I know.
internet,
I know
right?
what
It's
you're.
like-
I know what
it's
you're
like-
saying.
Yeah, it's like now with Facebook. If it's massively there, people are gonna believe it, even though they're not gonna look at the facts. They're like, "Oh, it's easy right there. It's easy to read. I'll believe it because it's easy." Versus looking into it and see if that's really what the story really is. See what I mean?
just like
And
we
like-
said last week, do your research.
And like what Jello said, it was a picture of the Pope's son, and who better to turn around and make that doctrine than the Pope?
Exactly.
Even some people might think this is bad, but me personally, I don't read the Bible, and it's because I'm not a
Religious person.
it's not that I can't fucking read something that somebody else is interpreting for me.
That is true, Josiah. Even
Well,
though
it's-
they try to separate religion and state, it always just gets mended together.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
hard because everywhere there's gonna be corruption, right? Even in the church, no matter how good the church is, there's a lot of corruption in it. I mean, come on.
Of course there
Even
is, dude.
like with the Catholic, side, how many
Elmie.
priests they had to fire? Come on, they had to leave.
Our Archbishop on Guam,
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, and it's not only that. Think about now, right? Now it's more concealed, right? And it's not as bad. But think about in the Renaissance time, they were rich. They were effing
Oh, yeah.
rich. They like the most powerful one, whoever can get the richest. And it's funny because you know that back then the religious state is like they were religious. A lot of people were religious, but they don't realize it was bad as the government now. You know what I mean?
it's a fucking cult, bro.
Yeah.
Religion's a cult. That's just my opinion. All right, listen, religion.
I agree.
Freaking Elmie. Even Terrell saying Obi-Wan. Elmie is saying like it reminds her of the memes of how people tell them it's Jesus, but it's a picture of Obi-Wan. The one from episode 2 when he had the long hair and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's how it.
Yes.
That's how it sounds like with everybody. Like,
So
oh, I'm gonna tell you that this is this person. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Well, same with religion, right? The Spanish brought it to the Philippines. That's why it is hardcore Catholics. Before that,
Mosquitoes.
what did they believe in before Spanish came? Like there was
yeah.
no
We had our
Catholicism.
own. We had
What-
our own.
what was it?
Everybody had their own deity. I don't know what it was, but I'm pretty sure everybody had their own deity that they
Exactly.
believed in.
We had
But it was so ingrained
Talking about
in the
we
Filipino
believed in
Catholicism.
Serena.
Serena.
Oh, that one is probably the biggest fucking misappropriation right there, dude. There's
Yeah.
fucking Serena and everything.
Very true, Josiah. Back in the day, if you had support of the church, you had control over everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
that's how it was.
Wait, hold on. I just want to bring something up real quick because, Danny
Cheers,
will
everyone.
appreciate this one. Because she turned around and she brought up that just like Satanism isn't about Satan. For instance, see this guy right there? When I hold him up, what do you think?
He's
Who
a
is
goat.
Demonio.
A
Demonio.
goat.
Demon, right?
Pretty much it.
A
Demonio.
goat.
Okay. It's a demon. Okay. It's the Dark Lord. Okay. It actually says the Dark Lord. Thing about it is this Dark Lord isn't even real. This is supposed to be a depiction of Baphomet. Baphomet wasn't even a demon. Baphomet was an idea. Thing about Baphomet is Baphomet was depicted with the head of a goat, the feminine body, with breasts and everything, it was also given like goat legs and a penis. it's supposed to represent the
Penis.
duality, and also what is it? How man and beast, man and woman are all pretty much the same thing. It's equality.
Laughing because Elmie's
That's what-
taking notes. Fuck you, Elmie.
You know, Baphomet was an idea of equality and duality. So just like, for instance, whenever you turn around and you like after like a good game of baseball or basketball,
Go to rip.
slap ass, duality.
Slap ass duality.
Slap
You know,
ass.
like you guys are like, you know, a lot of people are probably like straight, you know, straight arrow, straight person. Some people are bi, some people are gay. Well, guess what? Straight people have gay tendencies too. No matter how straight you are.
Yeah, come here,
Yep.
kiss me.
Like for instance,
Man, I always want to touch Jay's butt, but you know.
Hey, yeah, come here, kiss me.
Speaking of Star Wars, look at my ring.
Ooh, you got your Ashoka ring? Look at that, look at that. Also, speaking about Star Wars, Terrell said about the church, how like the church controlled everything back in the day. It's like manipulate the hope of humans. That's some Sith Lord shit.
Yep.
It's homosexual.
Homosexual.
Homosexual. Come here, kiss me, Josiah.
Come here and rub my own.
Professional raw dogger.
Oh no.
God dang. Cochino.
Cochino, bro.
Say, hey
Cochino.
Jay, you got that angle? Yeah. I can hold my own. It's like, dude, you get this right, I'll hold your own.
Hold my own, boy.
Hey, can you hold this angle? I'll hold your angle.
Oh.
This
It's
is
about to
my
get
cue. This is my cue, Danny Joe. This is what happens when you're not here.
Like, I need help. Help is on the way, dear.
Help is on the way, dear.
You know. Oh, don't tempt him with a good time, Jello.
Oh, dude.
Mark.
Sing it. We're closing tomorrow, anyways. Yeah.
I'll close you.
Oh. I'll close everybody.
Close. There's no closing in my house.
So
Not in
I'm
my
pretty sure
non-Christian Minecraft server.
I've invited everyone here to a meme shop, and except Elmie, because I don't think she finds that stuff funny. But for us, perverted-minded, that I invited
Love
here.
that.
It's
I love
fun-
that Facebook
it's funny,
page,
dude.
I
That
fucking
page
love
Just that I see in there, I'm like,
I'm
dude,
here.
that's
Warks.
it. There's an old picture of Bear Grylls that I want to post up in there, but I don't know if anybody posted it yet.
Posted.
Yeah,
People
it's
post the
a
same
poster-
shit like 4 or 5 times a day.
Yeah. No, but like it's a picture of Bear Grylls, and he probably just ate something like bloody and raw, and the caption says, "A real man loves his woman every single day of the month."
Oy.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boy, get those red wings.
Oh God.
Red Bull doesn't give you wings.
No, some of the stuff I understand like are perverted and stupid, right? Some are just raw nasty, dude. I posted on that page. I'm like, bro, I can't scroll in public sometimes.
Yeah,
The shit,
you can't.
The shit I see here, dude. I was waiting in the lobby, right, and I had an appointment, and I'm like out in the open and scrolling, and then like pair of like big boobies just pop out. I'm like, oh my God.
that kind of turns into perception and what is that, presentation. You would not what is that? You would not openly look at that Facebook page, like, you know, in public. Me, on the other hand, I was standing in the middle of the mall. I was looking at that Facebook page. I was like laughing. Fucking ladies looking at me now. Think about it. I'm a big guy. I'm wearing like fucking like biker rings. I have like this wing hanging out of my ear. I give 2 fucks.
Like I gotta remember how Facebook, if you turn it on, right, the videos, and it's already on. Sometimes I forget that I scroll through the meme shop and it's like, oh shit, we gotta keep scrolling because the video's playing and it's loud.
I love
That's why
those
they
videos.
have. That's why there's
I love
headphones,
those
Mo.
videos. It's
Get
a
your
serious,
AirPods.
It's a serious picture, and all of a sudden you hear moaning out the background. Fucking love those.
I was at work one time. Who was it? It was one of you guys. I forget who it was. I was at my work last year. Last year, was it last year? Yeah, last year. Oh no,
It's
no,
me.
a year
It
before
was
that.
me.
It was someone. Someone sent me something, and it was like it was one of those moaning videos. Like it wasn't even a part of it. It was like a happy. Then there was like a big moan, like a porn moan. And I clicked on it because I was like, oh, this is a cool video.
Jay's
Right?
dying.
Everything
Jay's
is
dying.
working. Everything is working.
It
And then all of a
really is
sudden,
me.
it was you, see? And I was at work. It was so
I
quiet. I was
started
thinking
me.
work. It was so quiet at work. And all of them was like, ah.
And then yeah, and everybody looks.
Most
Yo,
peaking, most
because
peaking, most peaking.
the only reason why
And I'm like,
the
I'm so embarrassed. And
the only
like,
reason why I'm cracking up is because I think it was like last week somebody one of my coworkers, I think it was Sam. My coworker Sam sent something similar to our other coworker.
Daddy
It
no
was
longer
fucking
working.
hilarious, dude. It was like because the office is quiet, and he was like, "Oh, what is this?" And he clicks it. And fucking everybody's like, "What the fuck?"
yeah.
And dude, it was just funny. It's a good
So-
thing none of the bosses were in there.
So the cool
was
thing about it
fucking
is my
hilarious.
work, because my manager was there too. They're all cool then. They know what it was, because it's the same moan voice. Like everyone knows the moan voice that
Yeah.
with those videos, right? It's the same one. So they knew I got messed with. So I'm like, fuck, man. I was so embarrassed. I was so red.
Yeah. That shit's funny.
Danny, I'm gonna send you that picture.
I actually get really mad when I open a video and it does that. Because I'm really interested in what are they trying to say. And I'm like, I don't want to actually hear the real audio for this fucking video.
That's funny.
Here's a good topic that we can keep PG but also adult is porn addiction a thing? Is it? Like I think it's a thing, but there's also it's curable, but it's like I feel like you can like literally like you can get off of it
Daddy, I'm
like
innocent
and
here.
find something else to supplement it. But what do you guys think?
Yeah, I think it's real. You know,
Yeah.
do you know a famous person who has admitted that he had it?
It's 50 Cent, right?
Terry Crews. He said
Oh, yeah.
he said that he had a really bad porn addiction to the point that like it was affecting his marriage. It was like he had like a whole interview about it and stuff like that, and there was like an article and stuff about him talking about it. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Like I understand like drugs and stuff like that, but like with like videos and stuff, I just like how does that affect you? Like how would that like
Instant
affect
gratification.
Yeah, it's like a high.
Yeah.
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 Danny said also Billie
Gratification.
Eilish, and then Terrell says Kirk Franklin.
you? Oh, Billie Eilish had a porn addiction?
Apparently, I'm not too into. I'm not too
Danny's
into.
laughing if you guys can't hear her.
Oh,
She's literally laughing.
why is she laughing? Share with the class, Danny, since you're not here in the podcast with us. Oh, she said at a young age, Billie Eilish watched hardcore.
Oh, okay.
Mess
crazy,
with
man.
said mess with her
Well,
head.
so does porn addiction cause to sex addiction, or is it a separate thing?
I think that's a separate thing.
I would say it's a separate thing.
I say yes and no.
So it's a separate thing.
Yeah,
It's like a gateway.
yeah.
You know.
Like a gateway
She
drug.
needs
Just like vaping is a gateway drug.
Yeah.
So
Danny, everything
I'm
has
not
to have an
defining
A with you or what? Fucking works. She needs charge.
I mean, I'm gonna mess with you guys regardless, but it's pertaining to people I've talked to before, like a long time in the Marine Corps, and obviously the Marines, so they're horn dogs anyways, right? So obviously some of them are porn addicts, but some of them were married, and the question about it was, does that affect you? I wonder if that affects them in the bedroom. Like they can't. I feel like so much porn that you don't get turned on by your significant other anymore. I mean, is that a thing?
Quite honestly, it's
Is-
like it depends on the person who they are. It's like, yes, you can watch porn. Yes, you can turn around and spank it, whatever you want, and your wife would still turn around and do it for you in the bed. It's just like sometimes when you overwatch porn, you have a porn addiction and stuff like that. When it hits that, you hit that breaking point when your significant other doesn't do it for you, or there's expectations. You're thinking, oh yeah, she's gonna do this for me. She's gonna do this for me. She'll do this for me. Like even nowadays, like
So they're
with,
trying to bring
like,
the porn into the bedroom, but it doesn't work that way. Is that what you're saying?
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Like even like what is that? Asphyxiation type stuff. BDSM. It all depends. Like, can you communicate with your partner?
I feel
Can
like
you
with
do this? Can you do that?
I feel like with
Can we do this?
BDSM, like hardcore stuff like that, they were started off soft, and then it just didn't turn them on anymore, and they just needed something like they needed something like the hard hit. That's not why BDSM is born. It's like because it can't get turned on by simple things anymore. It needs to be complicated. And I could, be, I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but
Yeah,
that's
no,
what
it
I
all
feel
depends
like.
on it all, like I said, it all depends on the person you are. Like I could seem very calm, very whatever.
Elmie, are you good?
Very reserved.
No.
No. This isn't
All right,
a
let's
safe
let's
space
change
for
the
us.
subject.
Let's change it, let's
Changing
change it.
subject. You know what? It actually kind of sort of is.
I was about to put myself on deafening because it's not my kind.
Last
Okay.
last point.
I-
Terrell and Josiah both said, yeah, it's unrealistic expectations, basically.
Exactly.
Yep.
It all comes down just to the person, who they are, who you are. Anywho, you know what? It's about time we're eclipsing on our last subject.
By the way, coming from the two single guys, me and Tony, if you're in a relationship, whether you're married or anything like that, if you're into like watching porn and stuff like that, communicate. Make sure you're always communicating with your other half. This coming from one of the two single dudes.
Guys. No. I wholeheartedly agree. Communication is the thing.
In
Communication.
general, just
Hey,
communication.
what's up, Cyrus?
What's up, Cyrus? Thanks for
you
stopping
feeling?
in.
What up, Cyrus?
Live.
Go to church.
These single people don't know
Go to
shit.
church.
Yeah, sure.
Pineapple.
These single.
Pineapple.
Alright, what's your body count, Vibe Tribe? We gonna get into this now or what, bro?
You don't need to fucking know that. You don't need to know that. Okay, that guy is in a committed relationship. He's good. Anyway, going on to our last subject. I don't need to go to church. Fuck off.
Oh, dang. Hope you feel better, Cyrus.
I
Don't
told you, Cyrus, stop kissing James.
Can't stop that.
Can't stop the homosexual.
Now into getting into our last segment. Welcome to Geekdom. So for Geekdom, I was thinking of doing like a segment for like pretty much at the end where we go around and people recommend these kind of things, but instead, why don't we just do it as like our topic?
All right.
So one of the things we talked about, or we were trying to discuss, is what would be like your top 5 anime or nerd related show/movies that you would give
You
our
recommend.
viewers? Yeah, what's something you
what
recommend?
do you recommend?
Newest one I would recommend that I thought it started off a little slow, but it's decently good now. The Ranking Kings, if you guys haven't heard of it.
I've heard of it, haven't watched it.
Yeah, it starts off like the first episode or two, but it just gets crazy after that. And I thought it was pretty decent to watch.
Because it doesn't have to go necessarily new. That's
Wait,
pretty
hold
good.
up.
Like,
How the fuck you guys blowing me up in the chat?
Yeah, you're right.
The
But yeah.
fuck?
So, what is that called again?
Ranking Kings, ranking and then kings.
King,
Rank,
king,
like,
king.
ranked.
Like what rank you are, ranking king.
Ranking kings.
Yeah,
I was thinking of getting the kids to
ranking of kings.
watch
Sorry,
Ponyo.
ranking of kings. Sorry. Here,
Ranking
I'll
of kings. Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
type it out. I'll type it because
there you go. Typed it out.
there you go.
So,
Ranking of
so for
kings.
Elmie, it doesn't have to be like anime. It can just be like anything like that you're interested in.
Geek related.
We're just calling it Geekdom because it's like, something that you geek out about.
Oh,
What's like a
does
show?
does Ponyo not count?
Yeah, Ponyo does
What
count.
counts? I know count.
I'm
Yeah,
just,
any of the Studio Ghibli.
of course, if you're not into anime but you like want like a good, I guess, anime like movie series and stuff like that you want to watch, anything from Studio Ghibli. So, Elmie's point is good. Ponyo's great.
No, that was Annie.
Oh,
She brought it up. I just.
No, goddammit.
Sailor Moon would not own Goku.
I thought
No,
it was
Peach.
Elmie's. I thought it was Elmie's. I'm sorry, Danny.
I will forever love Kiki.
Hey, Castlevania.
Oh, okay.
If you can geek out with Castlevania is actually pretty good. Actually, are you talking about the series? Or are you talking about the games?
Okay, I lied. I watched one vampire anime. Has to be a vampire anime, huh? Double do bunny. Gasp.
A good,
Falcon Punch.
Dracula.
a good anime, but it sucks because everyone kind of dies.
You can't say that.
Dies.
You
Oh,
can't
actually, I
say
won't.
that
I
it's a good
Spoilers,
anime and then it
spoilers,
says suck.
spoilers,
Never mind.
spoilers.
Never mind. If you like animes that people just kind of everyone just
They'll
dies,
die?
let me know. Let me know. No, it's good. The storyline's good. It just sucks because everyone dies.
Danny says Naruto, everyone dies.
That's true. Naruto, everyone does die.
Yeah.
Cello, I love the lo-fi. I always play lo-fi in my streams.
Yellow, you got a recommendation?
I mean, it's like stuff that I'm pretty sure if you're watching and you're an anime fan, you've already probably watched these. If you haven't, of course, Jujutsu Kaisen, I love that show. If you're a big fan of Naruto, it's very similar. I mean, the three main characters are basically just like reworked Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. Yeah.
But it's a badass Sakura.
Yeah, but yeah, this Sakura actually does stuff.
Yeah, it's a badass.
Tokyo
Wow,
Revenge.
just at the
Way to
end.
call her out.
Tokyo Revengers is really great. If you haven't watched Tokyo Revengers yet, I would recommend it. They
Try
are
to watch the uncensored one though. I think Jello, because like the one, yeah.
for
there's-
Tokyo Revengers.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if you watch the uncensored one,
Yeah.
totally different.
Yeah,
Like, this is actually stemming off from what? This is actually stemming off from Jello's particular set, but he got me into it. Haikyuu. Haikyuu's very
oh
good.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I always
Volleyball-
recommend
volleyball
Haikyuu.
one, right?
I'm not even a volleyball player. Like I've played volleyball like once in middle school and once in high school. That's it. But Haikyuu is really great. I know it's like 'cause not a lot of people are like, oh, sports anime, I don't want to get into it. There's a lot of good life lessons you can learn from Haikyuu. I'm just saying now. And the action, it makes you want to play volleyball. You're like, oh damn.
My niece watched Haikyuu and got into volleyball because of it. He's currently playing right now in Washington. So anyway,
Oh, damn.
Jay, what do you recommend?
So, one of my favorite animes of all time has to be Naruto. So, if you guys haven't watched it, watch it. It's good.
Of course, of course.
Danny got me into this one, and I didn't want to watch it, but then I watched one episode and fell in love with the damn thing. It was Food Wars. Food Wars is fucking hella good.
Not to be watched in public, just saying.
Not to be watched in public
No.
because everybody will
No.
perceive it differently. But it's a good show. But recently, I watched Gate.
Gate. Oh my god.
Gate is so fucking amazing.
Bro.
And just to give, yeah, don't watch it in public. But TLDR, it's pretty much old school fucking like mages, magic, and fucking different races. There's a dragon. It's that part of the world, that era of the world, and modern day Japan get like mixed together. And Japan's army goes over to that other world and just destroys everybody.
Yeah, destroys it with
Fucking
technology,
insane, dude.
They own the
Ease.
crap out of them.
And if you're a weeb watching Gate, one of pretty much the main character is a goth.
He's a
lolly-
weeb.
It's a goth lolly girl, and the main character dude
Yeah.
is a weeb. So if you like that kind of stuff,
The terminology,
Yeah.
the terminology is otaku.
yeah. If
Oh
you're
yes, he's an otaku.
if you're
Yes. It's just hella funny. Hella funny. It's a good show. But
Cyrus is
another
like
one I
Jackie
would
Chan
say is
Adventures.
the other one I would say is and I haven't finished it, but Goblin Slayer is pretty good too.
Goblin Slayer is
yeah.
Goblin Slayer is good, but it's like real. Like, it can get real dark.
It's
It's
dark,
intense. It's intense. Yeah.
But
it's dark.
yeah. It is a
Especially
good
the first
one.
episode.
Yeah,
That
the first episode fucking
not
tripped
even
me out.
not even just the first episode. The first like
First
like
10 minutes of the
15
fucking
minutes
episode.
of the first episode is like, God, jeez,
It just
what
gets
the
you.
fuck? What did I get myself
it-
into?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. But it's good though. I haven't finished it, but it's good.
Terrell said Power
It's good.
Rangers should be a mandatory show for kids to watch to enter elementary school.
The
yeah.
original Power
Yeah,
Rangers.
Mighty
yes.
Morphin, Mighty Morphin.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the reason why that brought up is we watched the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, like the Ninjetti,
Ninjas.
the original. Yeah,
I've never seen my Revan so intense before.
yeah. So he was okay. At first he was like on and off, like, oh, I don't want to watch it anymore. But then something will happen and he's like glued. And I go, Revan, just watch it, promise. Like as soon as they get to the ancient ruins, you're gonna love it. So as soon as they turn into the Ninjetti costume, it's like, wow.
I hate to trigger you, Daddy, but Trini as the Yellow Ranger or not at all. Does she exist currently? Not at all.
Terrell, how do you feel about that, Terrell? You're a big Power Rangers fan. I gave you my Power Rangers swords, bro. How do you feel about that?
Oh wow.
Dude, when my mom went back to Guam, because Terrell is a huge Mighty Morphin fan and stuff like that. Like he was even thinking about getting his the Power Rangers like carpet where it shows like all their helmets. Yeah, my mom went back to Guam and I had like the actual like metal ones of Tommy's Dragon Dagger and Saba. So when my mom came back, I was like, "Can you bring that back?" And I just straight up gave it to Terrell. So I'm like, "You're a much bigger fan. You'll enjoy this more than me."
You're talking about
That's
that.
funny.
Like which out of the weapons did we like the most? And I think most. Like he really wanted the, what did you want? The dagger? I wanted the Green Ranger dagger, like the dragon.
I had the dagger one as a kid.
I had like the metal one that like you press the buttons and it'll play like the different sounds and everything like that. That's exactly the one I gave to Terrell. That and Saba where it
yeah, the
talks
flute.
to.
I'm
the
good.
flute.
I'll be in Washington probably later this year, so I will accept what's coming to me.
Terrell said, "Meet me outside." How about that?
Cash him outside. How about that?
Just
Meet me outside. How about that?
I might freak you out a bit because I am a sucker for pain.
My boy Jello.
I mean, Power Rangers was a big part of growing up, but it wasn't.
Damn, Tony, you're gonna fight Terrell. You know
Wasn't my
Terrell
thing.
is like a 5th degree black belt in Taekwondo, dude. and he's like 6 feet tall or like 6'2" or something. He's a giant ass. It's a giant black man.
And I'm in the S&M.
Oh, choke him, daddy.
Choke me, Daddy. Let's go.
No, Power Rangers was fun.
Pleasure, more like it.
He corrected me, said 4th, bro. I'm trying to upsell you, bro. Trying to build that value, you know, bringing that stuff I learned from work, bro.
Power Rangers was something that I did watch, but it wasn't like my favorite thing to watch.
Daddy, I'm 5'3" with a bathrobe belt and I'll still fight.
Bro, joke, bro. She would.
She'll fight, Daddy.
You know what?
Daddy
She'll
feisty,
fight
bro.
anybody. She'll fight anybody.
Don't tempt him with a good time, man.
Just a good time. You know what, Daddy? I'll knock you out. I won't even swing. I just cook you lasagna.
Ooh. Homosexual. No. Stop with the homosexual. Elmie's uncomfortable already just mentioning it.
But yeah.
Anyways, listen. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was my jam.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
sure.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I
part
think
1 and part
that-
2 of that.
Yeah, we
What?
stopped at the. We
you
didn't get
stopped
to
at
watch
the
part
ooze?
3. Yeah, we didn't
Yo,
watch part
the
3
one where
yet.
they went to Japan?
Yeah, we
I mean,
tried
I
to
have it
watch
on
it right
Blu-ray.
after.
I don't know what you said. I got it on Blu-ray. You need it? I'll send it.
It's on Netflix
No, we
right
have
now.
it.
Oh, it's on
Yeah,
Netflix? Oh,
yeah.
It's on
fuck.
Netflix right
I'm
now.
gonna watch
That's
it
why we've
now.
been
man.
watching it.
Wow, dude, I love
Well, we
I
can't
love
watch
that.
videos like one after the other.
I
Like
have-
if we watch part 2, we can't watch part 3 right after. They're like,
Oh,
oh, let me
Yes,
watch.
and,
I
and
have,
Danny brought up Three Ninjas.
3 ninjas.
Oh
Three
my
Ninjas was
gosh.
dope.
Tum.
Rock,
I have a good anime recommendation from like it's like an older anime. Like I know they don't have new ones anymore, but it was one of my favorites growing up. If you love action and like you know, are fascinated by like swords fighting and the culture of like Japan and stuff like that, Rurouni Kenshin.
Yo, wait.
that's old school.
I loved watching Rurouni Kenshin growing up. Like whenever when I
Terrell's my boy. He just said Warriors of Virtue. Let's go.
Oh shoot, the kangaroos,
Bro.
man.
Bro.
The kangaroos.
Fuck, dude. Danny and I, like, we legit had to. We scoured through all the streaming services and found it. I think it was on Amazon. And we watched it. I was like, fuck, so good. Why didn't this thing get any more attention? Like, this movie is so fucking badass.
I just want a
Beetleborgs.
little quick dip into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. One of my favorite actors way back when voiced one of the turtles, and that was Corey Feldman.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
Corey Feldman, he voiced Donatello.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to him?
Quite honestly, what happened to most child actors around that particular time?
Working regular jobs?
Period. No, he hit a little bit of a
I
controversy.
think it is, Terrell. I think it is.
He hit controversy. Like he was one of those child actors who were.
Never mind. I lied to you, Terrell. It's not. Yeah. Doom Bunny's trying to find it for you to let you know where it's at.
Which one? Warriors?
Yeah, Warriors of Virtue.
This, yeah, Amazon Prime. Something about subscribe. In the description.
Unfortunately, my recommendation as far as animes is concerned is very bad.
TD.
Durara.
So Doom Bunny, Terrell, Doom Bunny said you can
Alright,
find it
Host
on
Club.
YouTube or you can find it on Tubi.
Yeah, two.
Tony's recommendations. I'm just naming like lovey-dovey like fucking animes. Durara, Oran Host Club.
Oh
I
wait,
couldn't get into
Bo-
Joe Bizarre. I couldn't get into that.
JoJo? You don't like JoJo? Yeah.
I watched first season. Is different? Is it a different person every season, or something? Because I couldn't get into the first.
Yeah. It's
No problem, dude.
honestly, as someone who watched JoJo, and I did enjoy watching JoJo's. Yeah, it does have like different people all the time, but it's also an acquired taste because it's like a weird anime to watch. To be honest.
Yeah,
So
I
I thought,
count Elmie.
I
okay,
thought
so that's the only anime
Overlord
I've
was
ever
good.
watched then.
You lied.
All the way through.
You said you never watched
Really,
anime.
the last
I
Airbender,
don't know what counts then.
it counts.
I think cartoon.
It does count. But
Avatar.
anime is
Anime stems from the word animation, so if it's an animation, but it's just Japan's version of like animation and stuff like that. But animation, Avatar. No, not Avatar. The blue people.
I don't know. Listen,
Okay.
Terrell. Listen,
What's
Terrell.
your favorite?
I do. I like
Airbender?
you.
Or who's your
We're
favorite
like
bender?
almost best friends, but
It's
I
not
don't
the
know
best.
if
Not
I don't
the
know if
best.
Avatar, the Last Airbender is the best, hands down.
That's about when I was sick. I watched that whole
Okay,
thing over again.
so I described the best anime is the one that made you tear, happy or good. What made you happy? Made you tear that it was so good that you actually teared in an anime.
I don't know if you
The
have the same
death-
answer. Same
The
answer as
death
me,
of
but
Neji.
yeah. See, I was about to say I don't know if you have the
What?
same answer as me, but Naruto. Naruto
Yeah,
takes you
Naruto.
on a fucking
Didn't feel it.
roller coaster, bro.
The
Naruto.
death of Neji
I
fucked me up.
Neji and Asuma Sensei, dude, those two.
Yeah,
I was like, fuck,
I lied.
bro.
I lied to Dani by accident because she was like, "Oh my god, it's awesome!" That's her favorite character. She was like, "Does he die?" I'm like, "No."
Oh no!
So Asuma died. She's like, "You lied to me." I'm like, "I'm sorry."
Bro, that sucks. And he was.
It's
I
good that you
mean,
liked
sorry if you haven't watched it by now. You guys are seriously like 4 or 5 years late.
You're super late. Yeah.
You're super late, but
Yeah.
he left a baby. He left a
Yeah,
baby.
you left the baby.
And now,
Yeah.
that baby is a fucking badass Kunoichi in fucking
Yeah.
Boruto. She's fucking badass. Who's your favorite bender? I'm sorry.
Yes,
I
when Brian, Family Guy died.
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry to say this, but for like favorite bender, I'm a little like biased. I always say Zuko just because the voice actor is a Filipino.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Also, his character development
Nothing
is
wrong with
great.
that.
Also,
Nothing wrong with
his
that.
character development is also great. And because of the training he received from all of Team Avatar as well as Uncle Iroh, he's like the closest thing to the Avatar other than Aang. Because he actually got training in like all four kinds of like, in theories
true.
of all four
I'm gonna
types of
say
bending.
this right now.
Toph the
Sokka is the
goat.
best bender.
The Sokka is the best bender, bro.
Yeah, she is.
Everyone give it up for Sokka the backbender.
Cyrus.
Toph was just
Cyrus,
OG
you
though.
right.
Toph was just OG.
Toph
was
is
just
the
OG.
fucking best.
Naming your son
Okay.
Iroh. Josiah said
You're
Baby
not
Yoda
wrong.
is his favorite bender.
Baby Yoda.
Especially when they were
Stop,
especially when they were fighting was the creature in the mud pit and he started
Yeah.
he started earthbending.
Grogu.
He started earthbending.
Hey man, I got bloodbend too, bro.
The guy can just crush you. That's all.
You're right.
Yeah, Toph is a beast, but
Yeah.
I
Nice.
did love Zuko like all the way through. Like his
Yeah,
his
if-
story,
if
his
Danny-
character arc was just like amazing for me.
The
I'm gonna say
moment
this right
Danny
now.
and I have a son, his name is Jiraiya.
I'm gonna say this right now.
Hands down.
Like, if you like Toph, you like Heat.
You would think that, Jay, but I wanted to name on a funny name, and
I know,
someone
I-
said no.
I know
I'm
Jesse.
kidding.
I know Jesse's not here, but Jesse and Nick have already agreed to name their first son Tony.
Oh no.
So when
What?
when their son grows up and everything, Jesse's gonna try and be like, "Oh yeah, I named you after Iron Man, Tony Stark," and then Nixon come and say, "Nope, you're named after this guy." He points at Tony. What bender would I be?
Backbender, dude, like my fucking boy.
I backbender.
Backbender.
Yeah, that's a good question. What bending power would you want? What element would you want?
Because I'm heavy as fuck right now, dude. I want to know what it's like to be light as air.
I'd be an
I
earthbender.
think Earth for me.
Josiah said he's gonna be the Avatar.
Top is my favorite, but I really do like Earthbending.
Daddy.
Oh, bloodbending? You're thinking on another level there.
That's what I was gonna
I
do
wanna
is
be-
water because I want to do blood.
No, Danny. I'm gonna be a fucking airbender. That way I can blow the back out.
Literally blow their back out.
How about you,
Couch
Jello?
potato feather.
Am I the devil advocate here and saying I'd like to be a firebender just cause like
No, that's your.
No.
That's your, no.
yeah I'd like
Okay,
to be
see, so that's what we want. But now, Jello, I want you to, out of the four of us, what do you think is more compatible for our personalities, for the elements?
I think Jay would be a firebender like me, to be honest. Elmie seems she gives me like airbender or waterbender vibes, you know, like very serene. Mo, I see you as an earthbender. Tony, he's gonna blow people's backsides. He's that backbender. I saw like also like sub elements and stuff like that. So like Mo, I can see you because like you like Phoenix, you like fire and everything like that. So I can see you as like earthbender, but also get into lava bending. So like yeah, that fiery like. Elmie, I'd say more waterbender vibes from you, and Elmie would be like a master in like ice bending and shit like that. She'll shank someone with her gangster habits with the ice shard.
Hey, watch out. We're not gonna go back to that again.
She'd pull her icicle off of this, off of something, and be like, "Ah,
Feel like Vada Kedavra. It's more like a Vada Kestabia.
Terrell's like, Jello, what about me? I could be a watermelon and fried chicken vendor. No, Terrell, I can see you as an airbender, Terrell. You know, like even just like when you're at work and you walk, you kind of seem like very light on your feet. I can see like you have that airbender vibe.
cabbages."
My cabbages. Jay's gonna me and Jay would be like firebenders and we'll like know how to do lightning bending. I don't think any of us would be like combustion.
Redirect lightning.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll
So
know
here's-
how.
Yeah.
We can ask Elmie to teach us because she's the waterbender.
So to the same category with the anime from here is, Jello, what animes,
Cabbage
what
bender.
animes do you think we would fit in? What animes would you put us in?
Fuck you. All of us are going Tokyo Ghoul. We're all fucking dying. That's what's going on, raw.
He died.
We all dying. We all going Tokyo Ghouls. We're all gonna be ghouls. We're gonna fucking fight a war and all die by human hands, dude. That's what's gonna happen.
Knowing the type of person I am, I already know where I'm going.
What do you think, Jello?
Jojo said he would be a cum vendor.
So yeah.
Oh boy. Can't expose him like that. Oh, you were caught in 4K, sir.
Go like this. Oh.
I know I'm putting Jello on the spot, but I'm just curious because he's like more, he's our host, is the mostest, so he's gonna tell us what he thinks about what anime we would fit in.
Elmie is definitely gonna be not a. She's not gonna be like the main character, but she's gonna be an important role in like she's like a Studio Ghibli vibe type. Like,
Hey, Pokemon universe.
I
said
can.
he'd be in the Pokemon.
I was gonna say I can see Mo as a Pokemon trainer.
He has a Pokemon trainer.
I can
Yeah.
see Mo as a Pokemon.
As a Pokemon.
Blind.
That Dani, just cause like her willingness to fight, I would say she'd be like a pretty pivotal role in Tokyo Revengers because there's a lot of fighting in that. Terrell, you're gonna be in King of High School. It's literally a show about fighting, like different types of martial arts. Terrell's gonna be using his 4th degree black belt taekwondo over there. I don't know why, but I can see Jay. You might get mad about this, but I can see Jay as like what do you call it? A Shinigami in Bleach. He'd be like a lieutenant or a captain.
Actually,
quit.
I do see that.
I quit.
I quit. I didn't care for Bleach. I'm just being honest.
Yeah,
It's
but
really the one anime I really didn't care for.
Well, they haven't even completed it yet. Like they haven't.
I know. Like everybody that watches anime, they're it's always the heavy hitters. Everybody's like divided. It's always between Bleach, Naruto,
so
Dragon Ball.
One
What's
Piece.
that sire? Jay
One Piece.
as Sailor Jupiter?
So there's a reason for Mayon for Tony. Tony, lift your hand with all your rings there. That aesthetic is very Tokyo Ghoul, so I can very much see you in Tokyo Ghoul. Where you end up is up to you. If you want to be a ghoul, you can. If you want to be one of those guys in the ghoul hunters, that's your choice, man.
So Jello chose the stuff, but I mean, each individual here, like, what anime world would you want to live in?
Attack on Titan, we all dying. Let's go.
No way, bro.
Fucking
No way.
chomped by a Titan, bro. Chomped by a Titan. That's how I want to go.
In his skirt, high heels, he's some
What do you think, Jay? Where do you want to live, Jay?
Me and Jay are gonna be in Food Wars.
Yep. Food Wars.
No, I want to be. I would definitely like to be in the Metabots universe.
Oh yeah, sure.
That's a fucking that just looks fun to me because it's like Pokemon and Digimon except they upgrade.
Sure.
Keep
Me-
upgrading.
Mine
about
would
you?
go under. It's also my anime recommendation, or my recommendation as far as geekdom is concerned. I would be in the Berserk universe.
Bro,
that's
that's
dark.
intense. That's
That's an
intense.
intense. That's an intense universe.
That's super
how intense I
intense.
am.
Mo is definitely JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He's like, no. He's gonna be wearing
can't
like
even
crop.
get into
He's
it.
gonna be wearing like crop top shirts with a suit jacket over.
Heck yeah.
extra,
Show my
extra,
belly and everything.
extra tight pants. That's the style of JoJo. They always wear like extra tight pants.
But, like,
Showing
for some
midriff.
reason, they're
Crop
always
top,
clothes.
always showing midriff. It's fucking. He's over there like weird ass poses and shit.
How about you, hun? What would you be in? Like the cartoons you've watched. What world would you want to live in?
Paw
I feel
Patrol.
like the room's a little too dark.
She's a spirit and spirited away.
Maybe. That's a good question.
I'd want to be in Samurai Jack, be caught in fucking infinite loop of being fucking stuck in.
I think I'd want to be, honestly, in any Izaki anime. just like cheap magicians and just being that OP character, knowing everything.
You know what? You know what an isekai anime is, Elmie?
I think so.
So an isekai anime is like the main character is like super OP, and he's just
What do you-
surrounded by a harem of girls.
Oh, I didn't. I just wanted to be OP.
Oh no! You said you wanted to be an isekai anime. Yeah, you get to be OP, but you're also surrounded by a bunch of different types of girls.
I see it.
Yeah.
I want to be that fucking guy who's completely oblivious to like the thousands of girls fucking that like him.
Okay.
Just around like I'm worthless.
Calm down there, Kirito.
Hey man, I love
Terrell, they're talking about Wings Club universe, and then Danny's like, "Ooh, Wings Club, bet which fairy?" And Terrell's like, "Those girls are fine." Hey, bro, now we know your sexual awakening, dog. Wings Club.
I'm into S&M and he's into fucking Winks. Okay, let's go.
They tried to make. Didn't they try to make it on Netflix?
Yeah.
Was that Winx? They tried to make it Netflix. I watched it. It was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I watched it. It was pretty good.
But have you watched My Little Pony?
I have not.
I'm not brony.
You're a brony?
I know the terminology. I'm not a brony.
Yo, Terrell caught in 4K. Danny clip. I'm just kidding. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Don't clip that.
What's a good last? I mean, how long are we doing the series? I don't know if it's last topic or what's the next topic.
Yeah, that was the last topic for tonight because we don't want to get into too many things.
We missed the Kid Lyrical's question. What video game universe would you put yourselves in?
Yo, Kid Lyrical, what's up?
What's up, Jen?
Fucking Halo universe, dude. We all died. Let's go.
I'm
I
sorry.
put myself in StarCraft universe right now.
I know you guys. You guys were talking about this is one of the series that you guys want to end. Final Fantasy. I'd love to be in a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, it's true.
Bro,
which one?
bet.
Which
Right,
one?
right. Oh,
Which
it,
one?
it don't matter which one, because like no matter which
Preferably
universe,
7, but it doesn't matter.
no matter which Final Fantasy universe you're gonna live in, scenery is gonna be amazing, amazing creatures. Food looks fucking great, and then if you're actually like a warrior in like Final Fantasy, you're just gonna be like OP as shit.
Yeah, you get to decide if you want to be OP as shit or not. You have to work for
Like
it though.
you're gonna lift a carton of eggs and it's heavy as shit, but you're.
Danny said Minecraft, we all die.
Honestly, if we were to group us all together, it'd be either Skyrim or Minecraft for me.
Minecraft, so
dude.
just life but survival.
Soul Calibur.
If all of us were in a universe together for video game, I'd put us all in Raft. It's
Raft?
fucked.
Wow.
We all fucked, dog.
I'd put us in the Smash Bros universe.
All we're gonna do is be fighting. That's literally
Yeah,
that's all we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
do.
wreck your shit,
I-
but you get revenge though.
You wreck your shit. You about to clap them cheeks.
I'm gonna clap them cheeks, my boy. But you're gonna come back though.
My answer is the same. If like all of us here, like the main people of the podcast, including Danny, I'd like all of us to be the main characters for Final Fantasy game.
Yeah. Now the question is, what would be all our specific superpowers?
Or abilities.
You mean class?
Or class.
Oh, class, same shit.
Superpowers, class.
What do you
Elmie's
think,
gonna
Jello? Let Jello answer that. What do you think, Jello?
Homie's the tank.
I can see Elmie as a
I was gonna say Elmie's like tank paladin. She has like, the shield. Oh shit! Did I freeze?
Monster Hunter World.
Oh, there. Okay, I froze for a little bit. Everyone was frozen for a second. Elmie tank. I'd probably be support like healer because that's like I always would. We probably have like 2 berserker types, so one with like a big ass sword and then one with like a big ass like blunt weapon. I would say that's probably gonna be Tony and Danny, the two berserkers. I can see Mo as.
Yeah, he's a healer.
I see Mo as the rogue, the scout, the rogue, like the fast attack character. Then Jay, you're the spellcaster.
You got the wrong rule for me.
You got the wrong role for Jay.
I don't cast spells for shit.
I've never seen Jay play a magic character.
I'll be in the back.
blasting
What the
like a
fuck spell was
fire.
that? Ah, ah.
See this fucking big 6 foot guy carrying around like a 12
Cast the
foot wand.
fire,
Looks like
Jay. The fire.
man. Threw it,
Oh,
dude.
okay, Terrell. What movie universe, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, etc., Hunger Games?
Because we all die.
No, it's not. It's
They
not.
all die.
It's not that we're all gonna die. It's we
We're
all have
killing
to
people.
kill each other. That's what's gonna go on.
Oh,
Who's gonna end up on
Oh.
top?
You know damn well fucking me and Jay are gonna go after each other first.
yep, damn straight.
I'm staying the fuck away from Mo. That's what I'm doing. That guy got
Very
military
smart.
training, dog. Fuck that shit.
Okay, correction. Then the first thing Tone and I do is take out Mo. And then,
I'm fat now. What the hell? I can't do shit.
How many pounds did you lose, sir? 30
I,
pounds?
I lost almost 30 pounds, yeah.
Yeah. I'm fat now. Fuck it. I am 300 pounds. Do you want to talk about fat?
No, I was telling Elmie, so it's funny, right? I was telling Elmie, but earlier, not early today, but earlier this week or last week, like, dude, I'm surprised how fast I am still, and like how strong I am, and I haven't really worked out, like, keeping up with the kids and just in general, I'm like, oh man,
You're doing good. You're doing good.
it's all mental.
yeah.
I'd put us all in the Aliens universe, AVP universe. Let's fucking go.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
I don't want aliens
gonna-
bursting out of my chest.
I'm gonna answer this question because I mean it's not brought up or anything, but for Star Wars, all of us in the Star Wars universe, we're all Sith. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's true. We're all,
No.
well, no, most of
Just
us
sit in my
are.
pants.
Yeah.
Most of us are Sith.
I would
Again.
align more with the Jedi.
I am 100% a Jedi.
Again,
So I would,
Yeah.
We're
I
all-
would fight everybody.
we're all Sith, so rule of two, we're all gonna be killing each other again.
Yeah, but I don't align myself with the Sith. I
Oh,
believe
wait,
in the
no.
Jedi Order.
That sounds like an absolute, sir.
You're a gray Jedi, the old gray Jedi.
No,
Or the
I'm
great
legit.
gray.
I believe in the Order.
Ton is bounty hunter. Terrell
I
says
don't
a
know,
Jedi.
I like structure, so yeah, I would be a Sith.
Jedi Tyrone.
Jedi Tyrone. Fucking Terrell.
Fucking
Jedi Tyrone. Master Tyrone. There's too
So
many
I know
of
you
them.
guys ever played the Old Republic, but
I
like,
have.
there's a lot of roles.
I
Like
I have.
everybody,
Yeah.
I'm not everybody, but like what would be so Han, the Old Republic. It's the same thing: tank, support, whatever.
It's
It's just
It's like an
different things
MMO,
in
but Star
Star
Wars.
Star Wars.
It's
What
like
do you think? What
It's
do you
like
think
New
you'd
World,
play?
but Star Wars.
Legit, we can all play it because it's free to play.
Old Republic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you have to pay monthly still.
I mean, yes, but it's technically free to play. If you want the extra perks, it's monthly.
No, you still gotta pay monthly.
Jen's like, so what? We all going to Knights of the Old Republic?
I would. I mean, I won't play WoW again just because of the rap it got.
Hey,
Well,
Danny,
not even the rapids
in
died down
space,
a lot.
no one can hear
Everyone's
you
at
set
14
screen.
now. Everyone's at playing Final Fantasy 14 now.
Yeah,
So-
and then, yeah, I want to play Final Fantasy, but the problem with playing Final Fantasy is it's too congested now. So I
Yeah,
want to
well,
play
sure.
something that's not.
I would like to get into Final Fantasy 14, but it is very, very congested. I like check servers all the
Also-
time and stuff and just see. It's like, fuck,
Also,
man.
I would love to play with you guys, but I'm in a legacy server, so I can't.
So I would play Sword Art again just because it was
KOTOR.
because I played it when it dropped because Brad was playing it at one point and it was fun.
I'm down to play KOTOR if everyone else is.
I still have it.
I have space.
No, not KOTOR. KOTOR is
No.
different.
Different. Sworder, you mean?
Sword Art.
SWTOR is the MMO. KOTOR is the
regular
game that's being
Chen-
remade
Down.
or
Jen
regen,
said
yeah.
I define as a Jawa. Utemi!
What character do you think would be all in Star Wars? Like just character, not Jedi, whatever character.
I'd be an Ewok.
Tony, me and you.
Leroy.
Tony, me and you are the canteen people, the canteen musicians.
I feel like I'd be. You guys are gonna kill me, but for some reason I can't remember the life of me what Chewbacca's race was.
A Wookiee.
A Wookiee. There you go. Wookiee. For some reason, I
Give
couldn't
me your
remember
best
it.
Wookiee sound right now.
No, I can't do it. I just feel like.
Rolling R's.
You
Rolling
put me on the
R's.
spot 3 times. I put you on the spot 1 time, and that's how you're gonna.
Rolling R's.
Listen, I would be an Ewok, so I can just run around and say, "Are you the maganda?"
Yeah, bro. Freaking Ewoks are Tagalog, dude.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Fucking Ewok right next to him gets shot like, puta, you know?
Oh, hey, everyone, look, it's the KSer.
Hey, fuck you, asshole.
Hey, we're streaming. We're streaming.
Be fine if I give a shit. Fuck you. What the hell?
No, it's 18 plus. It's 18
Hey, fuck
plus.
you! Don't come into and KS our podcast and say fuck you to everyone.
I was saying fuck you to my brother from another mother.
She's
Yeah,
here,
it's not me.
hide.
It's not me. We share the same one.
Speaking of Jawa, hey, hi Jesse, how you doing?
Oh, I got the reference.
Just to go back to answer all the questions that Mo put me on the spot for. Earthbender for Jessie. She would be in what anime?
What anime to put her in?
Like I'm not here.
No,
Well, I mean, if you
No,
were here
no,
We
earlier,
were all put. Yeah, we were all put in a.
Yeah,
We're
we're
all
all
put
put in
in
a question.
this.
We're all put in a question.
So
anime.
you're not being singled out.
I know. Don't like.
What?
This
What
question was
anime
already
would I-
asked.
I
Not
feel
about.
like she'd be like in a Ghibli too, like a Ghibli like.
Fuck you, homie. I just got here.
Yeah, she kind of gives off.
Oh, later, Josiah.
Ghibli. Later, Josiah.
Good night, Josiah.
Thanks for stopping by, man. Jesse would be a JoJo character. I'm just kidding. Jesse would be a JoJo character.
No, I'm staring right at Elmie's camera.
As I was trying to hold it, I was like, oh fuck.
That's horrible.
She's
I like how
getting.
you two were just staring at each other.
I can see Jesse in Sword Art.
Really?
Dear
Dang,
God.
Yeah.
that's intense.
I don't even...
Sword Art later
Okay.
season. Sword Art not early season, not first season.
I don't even
Sword Art
watch
later
that
seasons.
anime.
I don't really either.
I don't know what you like. I don't watch anime.
It's pretty much the anime. Justice, the justices, they're in a VR headset, and they couldn't get out on the VR headset. It's all connected to their brains and
So
stuff.
yeah, it's called Deep Dive.
Deep dive.
And it's not VR. It's AR. It's augmented reality.
AR. Oh yeah, augmented reality. Yeah.
And if you die,
same.
you die in real life.
You die in real life. Yeah. pretty
In
much.
the early
that.
seasons,
Potato,
Like that.
tomato.
I could see Jesse
Like that
being in
movie.
like second half of like the first season where it's like fairies. Jesse would be a fairy.
yeah.
Be in
everybody's
seven
a
deadly
fairy.
sin.
I feel insulted.
Why? You don't want to be a
Okay,
fairy?
It's not in the sense of like, oh, fairy, like, no, it's not that type of fairy.
These
They're
are
actually
these were
pretty
intense
badass.
fairies.
Yeah,
These
10
are
times
intense
fairies. You can be a salamander fairy and
These-
fucking be like good with fire and
These
shit.
fucking,
Fuck you.
these yeah, these fairies are KSers too.
Yeah, especially the salamanders.
Yeah. These things were intense. They were intense.
What was the other questions that I had to answer for her?
Star Wars.
Star Wars? She's a Sith.
You a Sith? You think?
Everybody's a
Jedi.
Sith. Okay, everybody but me is a
Gray area.
Sith.
Gray
What
area.
type of
I'm a
Pokemon
gray
trainer
area.
would you all
No,
be?
you're a Sith. Type of what?
Pokemon trainer.
Fairy trainer.
You fucking.
Dragon.
You fucking.
What type of Pokemon trainer would you be? I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't play enough. I've watched enough Pokemon, but I don't know what
I'm
would
going
be.
to follow Athenean and be electric gym trainer.
Hey, shit.
You and I can no longer hang out.
That's why I like asking Jello, because Jello has more insight on us, because we're very like we're all like strong personalities, and Jello just kind of mends it. So that's why I ask him the question, like, what do you think everyone would be? You know?
The new ability. Electric. Chinelas.
Bro, the new knife skin for Valorant. The new knife skin for Valorant.
Okay, there we go. Jello, place us.
Place you guys.
Oh, yeah, video game was the other question. I forgot. Video game. What
Oh,
video game would
video game.
What would you put Jesse in?
Minecraft.
Minecraft. I wouldn't put her in Halo Infinite. She can't drive.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can
How'd you
you?
get a lot
Oh,
of
there,
kills?
Jay, I got the game for you. I got the game for Jay.
The fuck over. That's why I told
Jay
you
is
don't let
gonna
him
be
drive. Don't like to
the
listen to me.
the superstar driver in Forza.
Oh.
It only drives one
Ah,
car.
you gonna win like one race, be able to afford like 6 cars. Fuck.
They only gonna drive the one car. Anywho, what type of Pokemon trainers would we be?
What do you think, Jello?
uh,
Depends also if you played against too.
I'll tell you right now, Jello.
James is a dick.
I don't stick to a type.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I
I'm
mean,
a different type of Pokemon
yeah,
trainer.
Yeah,
but you
Pokemon
know,
player.
like in
you're
like
if
if you're
you're a
in the
gym
game,
leader,
everyone has like a specific type.
like
You
if
know what I
you're
mean?
like say you're a gym
So
leader.
so if I was a gym
Well, a
leader,
gym leader trainer.
I would be the last gym, the one that doesn't follow a type.
I was about to say he's like the type of trainer to be either the last gym or the final champion type of thing to battle,
Yeah,
like a Cynthia.
that would be me.
'Cause he's a dick. None of you have battled
Yeah.
against this dude.
I can see that.
Tell us how you really feel.
I can see that for
Oh, I
Jay.
know where
Jay
to
is
go
like
with
the
it.
guy who like min max, like his character.
Oh,
For,
really?
Yeah.
I would
You're
be
trying
what?
to beat him once?
It's like you're the guy who like mid max. Like you just like got the best Pokemon. Like it's
I would
not a
Yes.
definitely.
specific type. Yeah.
That's the goal when I play Pokemon. Like um, Pokemon Sword and Shield when I was playing it a lot. I beat the game easy. The game wasn't the story of the game and everything wasn't my
Wasn't
goal.
hard.
My goal
It was
was the end game so I can breed
Jen,
and have
the
perfect
perfect
Pokemon
IV
so I
Pokemon.
can go and
Jen,
battle people.
Elmie's ice type because she's so cool. I hate it
Jen,
here.
Jen, let's be real, dude. You have like a chest full of fucking pseudowoodos.
Chen is a Sudowoodo. He's not a trainer. He is a
Wow.
Sudowoodo. He's the one you have to use. You
Yeah,
have to use
like
the watering can.
so like one of my my favorite Pokemon and it's on every on since I started playing like competitive Pokemon, Cloyster has been my favorite
Fucking
fucking
hate that
Pokemon.
bitch. You TSS with that fucking
I
Pokemon.
I know fairy types
Fuck
are
that guy.
like strong
Fairy
and
types are
everything.
strong.
Fairy types
Yeah.
are strong and
Every
all, but
everything
I
always all
see
the elements and
Selfie right
types
now.
I
have a
I
weakness.
see Jessie
Speaking like,
as a
I
fairy
said
type
Cloyster.
just because she's like, oh, look pretty.
Wait, are we talking
Oh,
about
I would
Cloyster,
say
like
Wow.
the
I
clam,
would
Every
classify
Hmm?
her as
the
dragon
clam
trainer.
Cloyster?
Dragon
Yes.
Fairy, how about that?
That's a fairy
Uh,
type? I
No,
thought
no,
it
no,
was.
no, no. He's not a fairy type. He's an ice type. But I'm
Oh, that's
saying
what I was
No.
wondering.
I was
I mean,
saying
it's
like
ice
that's
type.
the Pokemon that I used on my teams. And when you saw the Cloyster, you either killed it on sight, and even
Or
at
you
that, it
just
was pretty
your
hard, or
team
you
gets
just
wiped.
died.
Your team
Yeah,
gets wiped.
yeah.
PTS right here for me. Fuck,
It's
it's
I'm
Cloyster.
no
Shit.
joke. That's how competitive I got into it. I have
Yeah, we,
setups. I have my Pokemon team right now in the game. If I turn it on, Cloyster's on it. He's my sweeper, or I call him my janitor.
I
He
got
cleans up
I got
after
Danny's.
if you're
everybody.
I got
if
Danny's.
you're
Hmm?
I got Danny's
because it was
on.
a water type at
Yeah, I
first
know.
before they changed it to ice. If you had like an electric type Pokemon that was strong and fast enough to get his Cloyster, you're like at least breathe a little easier throughout the whole battle. When you battle that fucker, fuck that guy. Because that's the first Pokemon he would put out most of the time. 90% of the time, that's the first Pokemon that will come out. And
But th-
James has the perfect IV, the perfect item for that Pokemon, and then the
It's a lot of work.
fucking move. What was it? Icicle Spear?
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Real quick,
fucking hated that
Danny,
Jello,
move.
what did you say?
Ugh.
Danny, I have your gym type. Danny, you're a fighting Pokemon trainer. You always want to scrap.
There are some good fighting types.
You gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong, Danny?
I know.
No, but for Sun's
What would
question earlier
Mo's
is
trainer?
Dragon.
Fire.
Okay.
Elmie would be a steel type.
Right?
Ice Steel. Let's go.
Damn.
Right.
Okay.
like a mix of two different types, right? That's what you were going for, Todd?
Because Jello said ice,
Essence?
and then what is that?
Jay saying steel.
Jay said steel, so fuck it, ice steel. Sounds good.
And ice, like yeah, that's a good combo right there.
Yeah, because remember, Pokemon
Do
now
me, do
it's
me.
Pokemon
Dual
now it's
type.
not one type, it's dual types.
Do
Oh,
me.
is it dual
Kind of
types
broken.
now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
most Pokemon have a secondary type.
yeah.
I mean, you
Remember,
still
Marrow
have
used to
some where
be
there's only one,
Never
but
did know what type of
most of them
Pokemon
now
trainer
have
I am
two.
no.
because
Marrow was a water type, and
Meryl
now
was
it's
a
a
water
water
type.
fairy.
He's a water fairy type now.
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah.
change the
Pokemon
Clefable
got
color.
would be
intense.
fairy normal.
Um,
Um, yeah, most of them, like a majority of Pokemon now have a
Tony
secondary.
Tony would be Dark Ghost.
Type.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Just calling you out. Dark humor. Dead.
Okay, I
Yeah.
accept.
You know what? You know what?
Dead
That makes
inside
sense.
and dark humor. Dark
It makes
Ghost.
sense, honestly.
I accept. I mean, most times now I gotta be choked
Just to feel something.
to feel something.
That's
That's
the
what I
only
feel.
kind of embrace I get.
Damn.
Sweet embrace of death.
All right.
Anyway,
Danny is pure fighting type only. Just
Pure
fight
fighting.
everything. Scrap.
No,
That's it.
she is.
No,
If she
don't.
was like a different gym leader, she
Her
would have
sister was a
like
witch.
She was in a bubble.
she
She
would
came
be a
down in a
fighting
bubble, dog.
fairy type trainer. She would be a fighting slash fairy type trainer.
No, no.
Not a dual type,
Dan-
but a fighting fairy
Danny,
type.
Danny is just straight up fighting type in my eyes. Scrap everything.
I don't even know what kind of Pokemons there are. I don't even know what I would choose.
She
Like, I
got
don't know
a
what
she
is
got a
up there.
there's a
bathrobe
lot
belt
now.
and she's ready to fight.
What? How much now? Is it
Pokemon has the they still kept the element of choosing between the three main types, the water, fire, grass.
Mhm.
But the world of Pokemon is like so vast now. Like there's different types.
Damn, this is
Like
tough.
Pokemon
legit,
running through
one of my favorite Pokemons, one of my favorite
Klefki?
Pokemon, yeah, was Klefki, and
Fucking
it's a
steel
fairy
type.
steel type, and it's just a ring
All right.
with keys on it.
Thanks for
That's it.
stopping by, Terrell. Have fun.
Tyrone.
Have fun at
Later, Tyrone.
have fun at your
Later,
second job.
Tyrone.
Later,
Ew.
Tyrone.
What do you think, Jello? What's juice for me? 'Cause I don't even know.
I heard.
He said
I said fire.
Fire. Seems right.
It seems right. That's all you have to say. It seems right.
I don't know. There's so many Pokemons. I don't know.
There's
I
no-
did choose
there's no
Charmander
ghost.
though, like the original. So I did choose
There is no
Charmander.
again?
ghost. What is that? Eevee, is there?
No.
No,
There's
no
it's not that fairy.
not yet.
Stop that fairy.
Not
So there
yet.
was the last EVs I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, are the white and dark, the fire, lightning, and water, the original. What was the other two after that, or what was the
There's
other ones after that?
Leaf
Jolteon,
and
Vaporeon,
Flareon.
There's Leaf.
Flareon, Glaceon.
No, there's Leaf. There's
Yes.
Leaf.
Yeah,
Leafeon.
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 Yes.
And
There's a
Sylveon.
there's a fairy,
Umbreon and-
Sylveon,
Umbreon, Espeon,
and
Sylveon.
Espeon.
Dark, and
Yeah.
8.
Dark and Psychic.
Also
Psychic,
8 now.
yeah.
Holy shit!
My favorite one, Umbreon. Stumbreon?
Is
And
Stumbreon?
is it still so the elements is it still the
What's the dark
stone
type?
that he uses to evolve, and then the
Yes.
other two are like light and moon.
Well,
Different,
for the
different.
first
No, so
first three, yes, but
First three, yes.
I like Espeon and
first
Umbreon.
five.
It's like you have to like have like high friendship
to
or
do
something
it-
like that at night or
Wait,
day.
which one? Which one? Which one? For who?
Espeon, Umbreon. It's like you have to do something like during the
Night and
night or
moon.
day.
Yeah,
For Umbreon, you have to get it at that sweet point of the day, like evening time.
There's a
for
certain time,
Umbreon.
yeah. This evening for
Like,
Umbreon and
6 in the
daytime
evening to like 6 a.m. and then 6
Yeah,
a.m. to
and
6
then
in the evening for
is for
Espeon.
the other, yeah. And
It's
then
like
Sylveon
a-
is bred from you
Two
get
types.
Sylveon from Max Happiness.
Is that the grass one?
No, that's the
No,
fairy.
Leafeon, you
No,
and
it's the,
Glaceon, they evolve from the
the
Ice Stone
stones.
and
Yeah.
the
Oh, the
different stones, not the
Yeah.
not the
They have different stones,
rock,
but yeah,
the-
that
it's
they
like
Okay,
Moss
so-
Stone and
It's a special.
the
So
Ice
after the night and moon, the Leafeon and the Glacier came out, and then the
Yes.
fairy.
Stone.
Glacier.
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The
I
Titanic
was
Killer.
curious. I was curious.
The
Yeah.
Titanic Killer.
Leafeon is really good. James hated it on my team at one point. If my IVs were perfect with that, Grass whistle. Fucking put your goddamn cloister to sleep, bitch. That's if it hit.
If it hit.
If it hit.
Mhm.
Because James's cloister could be faster.
Mhm.
Also
That really,
depends on
that's
the
really
nature
what
and ability.
comes down to when it comes to like Pokemon battles. Now
I
it's like
know.
you gotta have like a good IV for speed, and based
Yep.
on which
Yeah,
Pokemon,
it has to be trained. So you have to have a good IV spread for them, and you have to have a good EV spread for them, and then you have to have the right nature.
yeah,
Mm.
That's how in depth it goes. Like EV training
It gets
is,
super
and
complicated
and
now.
for
yeah.
Not like before.
and for some Pokemon, you gotta have the right was it ability?
Hmm.
Because like
Oh
some
yeah.
Pokemon have like
What
multiple
Jay, what was that?
abilities.
X and Y? If you had the right nature for Sylveon, you what was it? Is it nature or was it ability?
It was his
You
ability. I
had to
think it
have
was
like
Pixelate.
anticipation.
Yeah,
Yes.
you needed anticipation
Every
for EV to get the hidden ability for
for
Cyrus
Sylveon.
the
Cyrus said
Pokemon.
Snorlax better than everybody.
Hey,
You
didn't he
know,
get an
actually,
evolver or something after like a
yeah,
while?
he has first form Munch. I think it's Munchlax.
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 Yeah, but it's I don't know the conditions to evolve it.
I don't either.
Friendship.
No, it's not friendship.
I'm
It's something else.
I don't know. I was just
Yeah.
saying friendship because you
We
know
went off on a
There's
tangent, just so you guys
everything.
know.
Yeah,
there's like a new there's like Lichen Rock. There's like two
he
forms for another
evolves
Pokemon.
into a fatter Snorlax.
Wait, does what?
No, Cyrus is
No.
saying that on the chat. He's like Snorlax evolves into a fatter Snorlax. Jen said food. Give him
I think
food.
he's talking about Sword and Shield with the was that the Dynamax?
Morlax. He said
Dynamax.
Morlax.
You mean Miralax?
Oh god.
Morlax. He's so dumb.
Snorlax
It's so
evolved into
complicated now, Mo.
Miralax.
If you
Miralax.
played Sun and Moon, it's super complicated now.
Oh
If
Jesus!
you
All
wanted to
right.
get like the Lichen Rock and the night, the dark type and the rock type, you have to do like certain time of day. And then there's a third evolution for that specific one, and it's like mid, was that dusk,
That's,
Jay? It's like
that's
you
too
have to.
much work. Do you get to
Tony,
play
It's
on?
absolute
complicated.
unit
I'm guessing you
lax.
get to play online. Guessing multiplayer, right?
You
Like battle.
can,
You
or
can still
yes,
battle
that's
online.
how
Pokemon
James
Sword and
can.
Shield has dungeons, and
Ever
den raids.
since we started
So
talking about this,
yeah,
every time I look at Elmie's cam, she just like looks like I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I know what kind of Pokemon Elmie would be though. Pikachu.
Stop it. Stop it
What
right
is it,
now.
James?
but
Well, yeah, we did go on a tangent. Jesse, you
yeah,
did kind of join late, so like you missed like 95% of the whole thing.
I had to work. I'm sorry.
I'm not. I'm not saying you're to
but
blame. I'm just saying. Well,
Ticklax.
What
tickler.
Pokemon do you think
Ticklax.
I would be? Jesse?
A Pikachu.
Or
You're a Pikachu.
I feel like she would be a Jigglypuff.
Wait,
She
who?
got the Elmie.
Uh-oh. Someone's
can
gonna get whacked later.
can sing can
Where's my
Snorlax
sing, but she
microphone?
gets mad.
Where's the microphone?
and Flax.
Where's my microphone?
It
Yeah,
should say Anthrax.
we went on a tangent, so you know we're about to hit like 3 hours and stuff like that. It's
I was thinking
long.
my marker out.
It's long.
Uh-oh. Next time we're
So you know, thank you again to everyone who joined us for our podcast. We do this every Sunday. This is a Dispensa Yu podcast. So as I explain every at the end of every podcast, we called our podcast Dispensa Yu because all of us here are originally from Guam, mainly, and
Snor-
one
I was
of
born there. What do you mean? What the hell?
I wasn't.
He's 3.5%.
mute, you know, mute Mo, but yeah, armpit check and everything. But,
Here we go.
so originally from Guam, and Dispensa Yu is a term we say for like excuse me or like I'm sorry kind of thing. Because in reality, this podcast is really just all of our opinions. What we think, what we say here, and what we're thinking about when we're doing this podcast is
Yes,
really
you
just
are.
like really just like oh, this is what I think about the whole thing. So if you feel butthurt or anything like that, tough. This is our opinion. And again,
Oh,
you
you have
know,
to.
just to end
Okay.
it as we've been trying to synchronize to end this. No, everyone say the line.
Dispensa.
Dispensa
Dispensa.
Yu.
Dispensa Yu.
I don't know.
I don't give a fuck. Thank you. So again, yeah. So if you
As
want
he
to catch
crumbles
our
his
podcast
salsa.
again, it'll be Sundays. Try to make it like 7 p.m. PST because I get off at 6, and by the time I get home, it's like almost 6:30, whatever. All right. Thank you again. Until next time. Peace.